What's up, everybody? Welcome to Constructed Chaos, where we run our live stream D&D campaign every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Today, we are checking out the amazing barbarian beard butter from our friends over at Tabletop Beard. If you haven't already, check them out. They have been sponsoring the stream for close to like 20-something episodes. And this is our 25th Legacy of the Ashen episode. It's a big milestone. So yeah, if you guys haven't already, get yourself some beard butter. Make sure you're looking good for all of our live streams and anytime that you play D&D. And while I put some of this on myself,
it's also good for your hair.
It is good for your hair.
I have it in.
Oh, look at
you guys can check out their ad.
Is that what you have?
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. So if you want to smell like the barbarian that learned how to shower and take care of himself, check out our friends at Tabletop Beard. The link is in the description, and you can use code CHAOS20 at checkout for 20% off. I do also want to mention our friends at Darkeport, who ran their weekly stream last night on their channel. Their link is also in the description if you are interested in watching a really well-produced campaign that has some more really emotional elements that pull from real-life experiences. Their campaign is lightning in a bottle. It's really cool. I enjoy it. You'll often catch me in the chat there, so go check out our friends at Darkeport if you haven't already. I do also want to make one more announcement before we get started tonight. We are having some pretty rough weather in the region, so if for whatever reason something drops out, you know the drill. Just hang out for a second. We'll probably be back up as soon as our power goes back on.
You did put everything on a battery backup today, though.
I did.
Ooh, so
everything is on a battery backup because we're fancy.
That is pretty fancy.
Speaking of being fancy, you all find yourselves within the central castle of Alcazir, and by the look that Morgan is giving me, the confused look, she doesn't quite remember. So let's just go ahead.
No. I was about to say, are you skipping over the bean footage?
No.
Hey, it's time to roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
He was giving a prelude to the bean footage.
What began as a poor first impression with the locals of Alcazir has surprisingly borne a figurative fruit in the heart of the barren wastes of Zealous. A tiefling mage that stood moments ago as your adversary atop the imposing iron walls that surround the sprawling city of charred rock and dusty air now leaves you to your studies within the hollowed halls of their historical archive. His echoing footsteps fade into the castle's distant maze of stone corridors, leaving you alone under the eyes of his many scholarly peers, outsiders in this cursed land. Though in the midst of their curiosity, your own interest is stirred by chronicles yet unknown to the outside world. And so following an unquestioning fervor, you seek, with your backs to the rest, of Alcazir.
Is it all of us?
It is all of you.
You can see my Mardi Gras crawfish.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mardi Gras crawfish. fish.
Oh, I
So
have,
now-
I have a new shirt too.
I like it.
I also have the same shirt I wear every week.
I specifically watched last week's session to change mine out.
Nice. Very nice.
So now that chat has seen the intro, and all of you have seen the intro, we're actually starting on our combat screen for tonight, just so that you guys can see the layout of the room that they're in.
For no other reason whatsoever.
There's no other reason.
no.
No other reason at all.
Hey.
Grim, welcome in. Hey,
Grim's
Gimsy's
up in
right off the
here.
bat.
This is totally
Thank you,
not a
Grim.
moddable, multi-level castle that Alex
No, it's
printed
not
out
that. No,
to build up.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's different pieces. Look,
As we fight our way to the top.
Sure.
Oh, I did also want to mention.
exactly.
We upgraded our table cam. We saw you guys mention a couple of times that it was a little too shaky, so I did change it so it's hanging
Now
off
if
the
we do
ceiling
like
now.
this?
Yeah, banging on
Oh,
the
wait.
table. and stuff.
Shake.
Oh
And
my
now
god,
it- now
I
it
can
holds
freely
still.
shake
Yes,
my
we
leg.
shake our legs.
So as you guys
I'm game. Let's
get a
do
little bit
this.
nervous
Yeah, I'm
because you've now been left alone in a room full of studious tieflings in the archives of Alcazir, a location where hidden histories lie around every corner, histories that are unavailable to the rest of the world. What are you all doing?
I'm walking up to the first person I see sitting at a table with a book.
Punch him in the face.
No, and I'm gonna go, where might I read more about these? And I'm gonna point to the runes on the staff.
You see a tiefling with with
Then I punch him in the face.
surprisingly light pink skin look up at you as their hood begins to reveal their facial features. You can find more reading on the wardens in that section there.
I'm sorry, what did you call them?
The wardens.
The wardens.
That's the hierarchy, the top of the food chain family, right?
You could think of it that way, yes.
Have you
Are
heard
you
of
calling these runes the wardens?
They're
They're,
crests.
they're the crest of the warden family. But
Families.
it's not a family, it's a collection
It's like a
of
lineage,
things.
but that you can
I
also.
see.
I'm having the recall now.
It might be best if you get the information for yourself. It can be a bit convoluted and difficult to understand for outsiders.
Across your studies, have you come across the term umbric?
I have not heard of this term. No, what does it refer to?
And I point to the runes.
So the outsiders have names for our family crests now.
I'm not sure which actually came first. That's what I'm hoping to figure out.
Outsiders
Do
have
you-
name for a crest.
What's your name?
I leave. I go find the book that he pointed out. Out. I don't care what his name is.
Buried.
Have you studied these runes greatly? Seems to be like maybe one of your fields of expertise.
My studies mainly lie in the histories of the land that we call home.
Do these runes, from your knowledge that you have in your studies, ever mention anything about giants?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
I'm upset I left now. That was a great question.
I know. That's what you get for leaving.
And you're like 30 feet away too.
17.
It's interesting that you bring this up. Have you any experience with the underground regions of our country?
I am extremely versed in all things.
Well, then you would
underground.
find this extremely interesting as he begins to turn to you and shows you the book that he's now reading, a book that is titled
Those who walk among us.
Yeah.
Bones of the Past, Prehistory of Zealous. It's really like an enormous stack of thin paper bound in two thin slabs of ivory and cave fisher silk on the binding. It doesn't look like any book you've ever seen, but as he flips through some of the pages and shows you, he begins to explain, you see, many people first believed that the land of Zealous was the victim of some great calamity long ago that ruined whatever life was here before. But recent discoveries would show that the giants died naturally in some odd way over a long period of time. And inspecting the geological layers beneath
strata.
the soil.
Yeah, you remember the strata? Yeah.
You
Bad.
could bring
The
this up.
former
The bad
hypothesis of a volcanic eruption
Right.
has been disproven. It is almost as if the soil has been subjected to the same devoidness of life for years, eons.
Is this related to cinder? The cinder?
It could be. There
What
is
do you
no
think came
direct
first?
correlation. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Our own historical records only go so far back, of course. Whatever happened to the giants who were certainly here at one point, we have seen their remains in the dirt. They were long gone by the time our people arrived. So we are working backwards in a way, but I am, for one, excited by all of these discoveries. If we can find a way to turn back the clock and reverse what has happened, we may be able to bring our land to life in a way that it could sustain us rather than us sustain it.
So are we finding out that this land had giants living here before our last campaign?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This would have been
It
long.
seems
Yeah, so this
long
was like
time ago.
land of the giants. And they died mysteriously. Is from what this guy is
Well,
saying.
this
This
guy's
is
saying,
out of
well,
character. This
yeah.
is Morgan trying to
He,
make sense
he
of
was
this.
That's
saying
fine.
he was saying that it was believed that there was like a cataclysm that wiped them out.
But that
Now-
has been
What he's
disproven.
trying, well, not necessarily disproven.
Distract.
It's a new hypothesis, yeah.
He's in the process of like on the edge of like disproving it. He
Okay.
believes otherwise.
Okay.
And he also believes that it could be something that is not only poisoning the giants, but poisoning the land.
And then, but like that is separate from the giants, and then they died out, and then the tieflings were like basically
Exiled.
here.
thank you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
exiled here. Okay.
The giants
Because the
were-
land was like dead.
Yeah.
Because
They were like, we'll put you here because the land
No
isn't
one wants it.
worth
Yeah.
anything.
Got it. Okay.
Mhm.
Making sure that me as Morgan.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Do you think that, so you don't think the cinder came from, it is the same thing that killed the giants? Or you think those are two separate things?
I think it could be. This is not certainly anything that we have seen precise proof of, but
I share your
I would not be surprised.
I share your ambition, and I too want to find out like how we can undo what's happened to this land. And
Understanding what happened and undoing it is a pretty far leap in and of itself.
one leads to the other, right? Like,
It can, potentially.
where should I start? Where are you? Where can I stand on your shoulders
I am
and
here.
pick up your
My
torch?
shoulders here.
Yeah, no, no.
Hypothetically.
It's,
And I did
it's
not
a
have a
metaphor.
torch.
It's a metaphor. I know you seem very serious and very literal.
All of us
it's a
scholars are
metaphor.
very literal.
I want to hear what you have to say and pursue your hypothesis.
Well, you have heard it.
Okay.
Check.
I didn't know if there was anything else you could offer that would help me, or tell me, what do you think happened? What do you think?
Like, have you ever seen
What can
bones
we-
of a giant?
yeah,
Have
like,
you
what
ever
can we do
seen,
to
like,
help?
are there
'Cause
proof
we
of
saw-
giants in the area?
Yes,
We,
of course.
yeah, no, we definitely.
We have certainly found the bones of giants underneath.
Yes.
Some of our structures, if you've seen Volkire, are made from giant bones.
I don't think we
I
can see
have been
that place.
inside of Giant's coffin underneath the grounds of the Bug City.
Then you may be a more learned man than I.
It was not a fun experience, and then I almost got choked to death by a by an undead giant hand. So wasn't that fun, but
So then the magic of giants may still linger?
I don't think that was a magic of the giant. But we definitely saw something that was giant made, a forge, and it seemed to have lingering magic as well.
Interesting. Many of the ruins that we
No,
come
no.
across are just as
Are you fact checking me over here?
No. I'm just like
It's just information that he
spilling
would-
the beans.
yeah.
Spilling the beans.
Oh yeah.
that he didn't want to
Sorry.
share, I guess.
Resident Bard.
many of the ruins that we have come across have been devoid of any magical activity or life. We do find ruins and some evidence that of the giants that came before us, but there is nothing else.
I want to insight check this guy on not if he's lying. I want to see how genuine he is of his excitement just for the intellectual of this, right?
Okay.
As I'm engaging him, I want to see, like, is he getting excited about it? Is he being very
Forthcoming.
not even forthcoming, because I don't care if he's lying.
Is he engaged?
Is he engaged? Is he like
Okay.
getting all excited about this and
Yeah.
stuff? So
Make an insight check.
I mean, it's not terrible.
No, that's not terrible. It is single digit.
10.
You're not 100% positive,
Okay.
but he certainly seems interested and has revealed a lot to you in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
You'd imagine he's engaged.
Okay. Yeah. Just
To be
interesting.
married?
Yeah.
Like The Office.
Wow.
Do I find...
That's what Michael said.
Oh, I was going to ask if I found a
Can be
book.
engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were looking specifically for...
I asked him where, and he said over there, and I walked.
And
make an
I'm gonna finish
investigation
my
check for me.
conversation, like, kind of tell him, be well, friend. Take off.
He said investigation.
Yep.
22.
Okay. You find quite quickly a black book that's bound by a dyed silk cover that has been hardened with some sort of epoxy or adhesive that protects a number of red dyed edges on faded parchment. The tome, as you crack it open, appears to run with dates that go from early in the Second Era all the way into current dates. So it seems to be pretty relevant and recent.
Is it a 20? Is it a 20?
It's
Is it
an
a 20?
11, but that's still pretty good.
That's a
So
20.
Caleb
No, I'm
said
just
he
kidding.
does think he used that nat 20.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did use that nat 20.
I didn't
Yeah.
remember if he used it and we got another one, or that's cool.
What'd you use that on?
Something.
To say something, I think.
Something.
I don't remember.
remember
I will
telling
say,
him to.
because you
Don't
rolled
remember,
so
it didn't
high in
happen.
your investigation, you do also notice out of the corner of
Put
your
it back
eye, the room is filled with tieflings in casting robes, tieflings that are very much scholarly in nature. But you notice out of the corner of your eye two that guard an iron door off to the side that are dressed in what is very much more military garb. Embellishments of dark iron with some clothing that separates to reveal their tattoo wherever it lay. But there is that area.
The forbidden section.
I'm gonna flip through this book.
Okay.
You said this is this one. Did you say what was in it? Or
Right.
just what it
Sorry,
looked
I
like?
just described the book.
No, you're good. I didn't remember.
And that's just a really nice book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So as you flip
Pages
through
are
it, you
blank.
actually find a number of Umbric symbols within, and the names of tieflings corresponding to each. It appears to be a running history.
like a census.
Well,
kind of.
it's the history of who has worn that Umbric mark, because each of these 12 marks is, as you begin to realize, corresponding to the staff that you possess. And this is what you see.
Ooh.
I write them down on a paper that
Umbric-
looks just like that.
Yeah.
You burn the edges and make it look all old.
Again, because of your really high investigation, you're able to glean pretty quickly what each of the symbols refers to.
Lol at our printer always being out of ink.
It works.
It works.
So
Yeah, but
it's,
it's like, it does.
It plays.
am I
for
holding
sure.
it upside down?
I don't
was.
know. You made
It
this
was
holding
language.
it upside
It's
down.
not a
Not I.
language.
this is what it is. So from left to right, you have shadow, flame, divination, water, wind, charm,
Is this in a book that's telling
Strike?
us what it
Yeah.
means?
craft, life, sound, soil, and frost.
Ooh.
I can
Yep.
send you all
Is it
that.
on the back? Is it written on the back?
No,
what?
that would have
You
been
just remembered
smart.
that?
No, I have it on my
You
notes.
dumbass. You didn't write it on the back of the paper.
He was looking at his computer,
Oh my
reading
God.
it off that the whole time.
Oh my
Somebody
god!
said,
I was like, "What are you talking about?"
looks
I-
like my regular handwriting.
But all of the Umbric symbols do appear on the staff. As a matter of fact, there are 12 Umbric symbols on the staff, and there are 12 Umbric symbols.
Are there only 12, or do they repeat? Are there exactly 12?
There are exactly 12.
Okay.
Are they the same 12?
They are the same 12.
Okay. Well, damn.
Wait, what do you mean? Like
I'm
it's the same
guessing
one
3
12
on
times?
each
Is that what you
side.
asked?
Like if the staff is square.
It's kind of like scattered
Okay.
all up and down, but
I don't understand your question.
Can you press?
It's those
the same
12.
12 that are in the book.
Yeah, that are on the staff.
Yeah.
Are the
Yeah.
symbols like? You ever try pressing them?
Well, there is this these markings between two of them that looks like somebody tried to. You said that when I first got it, it looked like somebody tried to scratch out one of them or something.
not scratch out, but scratch between
like
in a way that might
like
change
connect
the way
to, or to like add a line somehow.
it's make an Arcana check.
Okay. 11 with a
Rolling
plus 8.
hot, hot tonight.
It looks like the lines mostly exist between the Umbric symbols, but you can't imagine exactly what purpose they served.
Okay.
Hmm.
While I'm sitting here, I want to
I-
ritual cast detect magic unless somebody comes and fusses at me.
Yeah, I haven't.
Okay.
Did you re-enable the...
I did.
Okay.
I have an idea. Of what's that.
I'm all ears while I'm casting this. Valthal, just because he's worried about someone like nicking it here. This is a very high magical place, and like invisibility is a spell, right? He's gonna secure it between like his backpack and his clothes,
Okay.
and then start ritual casting detect magic.
I think our box
Whoa.
might start ringing.
Whoa! Propeller helm.
It's a little hat with a little propeller, and then you can fly.
Ooh, and we got a D20.
Ooh.
Okay, I want to...
Ooh, we're getting so much.
Thanks,
Did you
Taya.
write down the...
I didn't know that was in here.
No, I got
That's
it. Though.
interesting.
Because I don't want to...
Is it a go-go gadget hat?
Oh yeah, it's
so
got the handles.
the box begins to chime and breaks the relative silence of this room as several of the tiefling scholars begin looking in your direction.
I'm like, I forgot to put it on silent.
As you pull the box out in front of you, it begins contorting and twisting until it's about a 2x2 square. As you crack it open, you see a sort of Viking helmet without the horns, and it's got a mechanical prop on top of it, very much steampunk-esque, and it does have like aviator goggles attached to the front of it as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my god, this thing looks cool as hell.
While worn, the helm allows its wearer to use an action to cast the levitate spell.
Okay.
The helm's propeller spins and whirs loudly until the spell ends, and there's a 50% chance that the helm loses its magic and becomes non-magical every time the spell ends.
Is this a
Wow.
custom thing you made?
No.
No,
No,
I
it's in
forget.
5e?
Yeah, I forget exactly where it came from, but it isn't. It should be in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it's in
I
there.
want to take that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's really cool.
I can't.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, odds already
I
got
know,
them.
magical
you're tapped
items.
out.
Me too.
I have
I'm tapped
none.
out. I'm
I have
tapped
none
out
that I'm
too.
attuned to.
Well, you have the
Yeah.
ring of swimming.
You had the ring
don't-
of swimming that lets you swim as a.
I thought I traded that for something.
No.
No, I think
No,
you
you
got that
just
towards
got
the
it.
end of the
You
last
No, it
just
was
got it,
awesome. We
yeah.
were super excited about it.
Because you can.
Because now you're
Oh,
Yeah.
I
swimming
am not
bear.
attuned. I didn't have to attune to it.
Yeah.
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 That's what I was saying. I still
Got it.
Oh yeah, I don't have any attune. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But
So-
I do want to ritual cast detect magic because I want to know what the two fancy
But this one
guards
does
tattoos
require
are.
attune.
Arcana check.
I would probably walk over if I felt Valoth's magic begin to swirl.
Crap.
And what is that? What is that fancy note you have there? And I'll begin to look at the Umbric writing that you showed us.
Okay.
12. Do you want the paper?
No, you're okay.
Okay.
No, I just want to be in conversation with you.
Yes.
But I also see you're casting a spell, so I wouldn't interrupt you.
Well,
I would.
As you begin to pull on the magic surrounding you and try your best to cast a spell that you are all too familiar with, you feel that magic that you're so used to permeating the air is unresponsive. It does not move in the way that you expect.
second thing then, I would... Yes, these are actually the Umbric markings, and they each mean a thing. While I'm explaining it to him, though, when I get to the divination one, I want to double check to see that, because you said their tattoos are like on full display.
Yeah, they're very proud of it. It's a
Are
part of
they
that.
the divination rune here, or I also saw some divination runes on other people previously? Now they were of lower class, so I don't think that they would be here. But are they divination basically that are on this person? These people.
Make one more Arcana check for me.
Better than a 4. It's a 2. So 10.
You can
If
at
we were
least
playing sagas, that would be good.
Yeah.
at this distance, you can at least tell that the tattoos they're wearing are not one of the major crests, not one of the warden tattoos. But you're not sure exactly what magic is contained within them or allows them.
Gotcha.
Odd, why don't you go ahead and make a wisdom check for me as well?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Save. Wisdom save.
How long does it take to
fun.
attune to something? Is it overnight?
It's a rest, I think.
I think it's an hour.
Yeah, I think
15.
it is
Okay.
an hour.
I have myself marked as
okay.
attuned, but I will do it on our next rest. So
All right.
15.
Got it.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
wait, what?
Oh, no.
He's being scried on again.
But you don't know that. You don't know that.
Okay.
Oh, it works in here?
So
I
I'm
thought
gonna-
no magic works.
Put the
in here.
hat on.
Do I?
Where's the hat?
Do I?
I can't.
We don't know.
Does he?
I
does-
have it, but I...
Do you tell me that your magic failed, or I mean, can I see?
Yes,
that, like, is-
I mean, I would.
You could roll that out.
If you walked up and said, "Oh, you're casting," I would say,
Yeah, I prefer making you sweat.
Okay.
if I walked up and if you walked up and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, you see casting," I would say, "Actually, it just failed. It doesn't seem that seems to be some kind of blocker in here for magics."
do you think it is all magics?
I try a minor illusion something real quick.
Make an Arcana check.
No.
If you rolled a nat 20, I'm about to be.
What is the total?
Arcana is 8.
Okay. Yeah, as you begin to pull against the magics that surround you, you see an image begin to form, but then it distorts and crackles away.
Like a hologram.
So I start to make a picture of Valoth just tastefully nude. But then it blurs out, and I'm like, oh.
Oh my god! You see the blue scales get red.
Oh no.
Your blue
The-
scales
yeah,
are red, you
yeah.
said?
Oh my god! Okay, you know what? It is maybe you guys are just not. You do not have a god on your side, you know. And I'll go to ritual cast identify on the Umbric writing.
Okay, Arcana check.
Okay.
Actually,
Do you have detect magic? Can you do that one instead?
your magic's a little different. I'll allow you to do a religion check instead if you prefer.
Yeah.
Seems like a +2 versus a +5.
Take something to the chat.
Yeah.
Is it?
Look at all these things we have over here.
Yeah.
Why couldn't I seduce the weave then?
I'm just gonna take an 11. It's 16.
Like I previously said,
Okay.
that's how my
What
magic
did you
works.
say?
Seduce the weave.
Seduce the weave.
What are you casting Identify on?
The
The writing
Umbric writing.
in the book.
Yeah, it should go
And that basically
Arcana.
tells you.
I just was
Oh,
gonna see if the
cool.
spell fired off. To be honest.
Well, actually, yeah. So the spell does function.
Religion.
You feel something a
Nature.
bit unnatural about
Nature.
it.
Perfect.
Like you're pulling magic from Pyraxis as you normally do.
I'm actually better at perception.
But it twists
think
and
you can
distorts in a way that you're ready for. You catch it and push the spell in the right direction,
Did you see me struggle?
but it's certainly not normal. What you do discover about the book that Valoth has been reading is that it has a faint aura of illusion magic on it.
Fake news.
Okay, so this place is really weird. Even Pyraxis can barely get in, but like I said, he is a god. He has no problems. So I casted Identify. I'm sorry, I do not have Detect Magic prepared like I usually would. In fact, I unprepared it because you had it prepared.
I don't have to. I can just ritual.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
right,
this
yeah.
always happens to you where you're like,
Yep.
I'm preparing something and
It is the way of the cleric.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Never prepared what you
gifted
need.
memberships.
Oh, Grim.
Welcome
Thanks,
to
Grim.
the Chaos
Thank
Crew. I see some
you.
familiar
Oh my
faces
gosh.
in there.
What's up, man?
Grim,
Hell yeah! Thank you, Grim.
Nice.
I'm gonna get your points added while I'm thinking about it.
Also, so the Identify did show me, though, it did not explain any more about the Umbric, but there is illusion magic on that book.
I believe I might actually have something
Nope.
to help me with that.
Can you do it tomorrow?
Yep.
Oh, dispel
Why don't we do it tomorrow?
No, I do have it.
It's in there! Yay!
Liar, you just turned it back on.
No,
No, I watched him. He
I
just
forgot it was a
scrolled
third level
past
spell.
it.
I always think it's a second level.
It should be second level.
I
It
completely
really
agree
should.
with you.
Like, it should.
Just like he should cast off of charisma, and I should cast off of perception.
He does
From
cast.
whatever's
I
behind
do
us.
cast off
Well,
for
what did
charisma.
you just say you needed to cast off of?
Oh no, he made me do an
Persuasion.
Arcana check
Oh,
to
you should-
cast,
yeah,
and I was like,
okay.
"Oh, that's not how my magic works."
Should be persuasion.
I'm gonna seduce the.
We're
item.
like, ooh, yeah, baby, yeah.
Oh God! Please stop.
That away, baby.
Hey, on the
And
bright
then
side,
Mishra,
that's
and
a
then
great
Mishra
chart.
just be like, "Okay."
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't have true sight yet. In a few levels, I'll just have it.
Do you think it would? Do you? Okay. I know you're here to research and study, blah blah blah. I don't know
I'd
how
like to
important
get into
that book
that
is.
room. As I point towards the big door with the
I can
with the
get
people.
you in that room.
We can
I
all
can get
get
in
you
that
in that
room.
room.
Come on, man.
Well,
contribute
I would
something.
normally
Oh,
go
yeah.
invisible, but I wanted to make sure they couldn't see us first and see through magic. But my detect magic failed to see what their tattoos are, to see if it was divination or some kind of illusionary magic.
The guards guarding the forbidden
door.
entrance. Yes.
Mm.
Cast. Do a cantrip.
What if they're
Oh, I think all my cantrips blow shit
I
up.
can have.
Oh no, I got mage hand. Yeah, I'll try. I'll
can-
try message. I'll just say, did it work?
Arcana check.
Nat 20. Yeah.
It definitely
it
works.
works?
It's very much second nature.
Nat 20s when they don't matter.
God, no, I'm gonna
course.
try it again. I'm gonna try.
just-
I'm
okay.
gonna try detect magic again.
Okay. You hear back in your head. I did hear it. Oh my god.
Okay, you take another 10 minutes to ritual cast detect magic. With the understanding of the environment around you, make another Arcana check.
Okay. It's above a 20. That's 20 something.
Yeah, you're able to do it.
Okay, 20, 25. Okay, so what are their tattoos?
Both of their tattoos appear to be evocation.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted.
They're and that fits with your
It
idea
does.
of what
They're
they
guards,
are. They're
yeah.
very much like soldiers.
But they were protecting something, so I didn't know if they were like they're keeping people out.
Like sentinels, kind of like
Yeah.
yeah.
So for what it's worth,
What if they're keeping
I can
something in?
I can make a sneaky.
Do I see anything? hey, do I see anything?
better than making a stinky.
Do I see anything?
Well, I can do that too.
As I make a quick scan of the room,
See anything with what? Why are you
Oh.
pointing at me?
scrying on you.
Oh,
Yeah, looking around the
sees two
room,
big
you do
eyes,
see
just-
another mote of radiant light. As you adjust your eyes to it, the rest of the room darkens, and you see a pale eye make eye contact with you. And as you're staring at it, it
I'm like, what are you looking at, Valor?
disperses.
Why are you looking at me?
Something do I know it was on him or no? I don't. It was in the room.
It was in the room.
Okay, that's how I was gonna play it, but I wanted to make sure before I asked.
It would have been. Yeah, so you're across the room from Odd at this point. It would have been within 10 feet of him.
Okay. Something's spying on us, and I believe you.
Odd, put the hat on.
Did you?
Wait,
Great.
can I have the hat?
Did you get another?
Yeah.
You're already
no
wearing a
spying
hat.
on me. I'm putting it under my propeller.
Did you?
You can only wear one hat. I'm sorry.
Did you?
No, he's just being
You're a
dick.
mean
No, I'm
DM.
not.
Oh,
I'm
really?
not.
Why can't
Yeah.
I wear two hats?
Why can't you
You got a
wield
big old
3
head,
weapons
Tim.
with 2 arms?
No, it was flattened out when I didn't. wear
I
it
can
recently.
put the propeller on top of this.
No, you can't. I'm
They're-
sorry.
They're scrying on me.
Yeah.
But I'm with you, and you
Yeah.
can't wear this hat, so I.
So did you just you got really distracted all of a sudden over there? Did you
Yes.
just
I guess once I broke through the proverbial barrier, I'm now able to channel my magics much easier.
Oh, did you start channeling a god?
No.
Oh, congratulations! I'm
We've been over this. I studied to do my magic.
Right. Razad forgets.
I channeled my vocabulary.
I just get it naturally.
So are we
you know?
trying to sneak into that room or what?
That is what he wants to do, but that is
Pass without a trace.
why don't we? That works.
As a spell or an ability?
Oh,
Yeah, you're casting it, right?
Yeah.
Make an Arcana check.
That's
what
we
we
all
have
got to
to
do
do
it to
for
make.
our spells, yeah.
He gets religion.
except
'Cause-
me. Take some of this shit.
Can I take an 18?
You sure can.
You
and
can
the
wear it.
spell,
What's your
the
plus?
spell succeeds.
Oh,
Because it's Arcana. Yeah.
And I rolled a 91.
Who did you?
Well, because I was thinking like a lower one might get you there, but
No.
You cast successfully, but for a moment you feel not just that the magics aren't there and that they're not functioning appropriately, but they begin to spin out of control. You're barely able to contain it as you're looking around the room, hoping that no other tieflings noticed you losing control of your magic.
Are all the tieflings the same color?
No, they are a myriad of different colors
we
Do
talked to a
all
pig.
of
in this
have-
room and in the city at large.
Do all the scholarly ones have the same tattoos?
No, they would all
Okay.
have different tattoos.
So are we doing this?
What are we doing?
Sneaking into the back room?
I don't
Should we
think
distract? I can turn into something and
Yeah.
bite their heels.
think we can.
So there's a couple different things we can do. Okay.
I mean, I can just go invisible and get in there.
That seems like
You
the
also
best
have to
option.
open the door.
Yeah, you gotta open the door. We can try.
I could try to
Talk
look through
our
the
way
keyhole and Misty step through it.
Yeah, we can try.
I
to
can
talk
turn
our way.
I could turn into something really small and I can just go straight through the keyhole.
Yeah, I can go distract them while we do that.
Is there any way for you to be
Is there a
able?
keyhole or something on the door?
There
yeah,
is a
we should
keyhole.
probably-
We
The
should
door
check
is.
that.
Make a perception check for me.
Alex,
You can at least see it's
no
there's a
solid
keyhole.
doors.
Yeah, no keyholes here.
Rolling rocks tonight, man.
Oh, perception. That's a natural one for a 5 total.
No.
You can at least see that there is a keyhole on the door, but you are not sure about where the key is.
What about a gap under the door? Like, is there like a little...
As far as you can tell, the door is very well sealed.
I'm gonna grab a book off the shelf and open it up and just like walk around reading it like
Okay.
with my nose in it and start walking up to those guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I-
As you approach and get near, hail, outsider.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
He holds
I
out
just-
a scimitar.
I just need to get another book in there.
This way is closed to you, and others from outside of Zealous.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Why?
I might have a different idea.
This area is where the wardens keep all of our sensitive information.
But one of those guys said we have full access.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
What was that guy's name?
I don't
Varid.
remember. Yeah.
Huh?
Varid.
That
No,
was
no,
the
no.
guy.
No, the guy that brought us here.
Pyros.
Pyros, yeah.
Oh no, because we have 2 problems to solve. Okay.
We got numbers over there.
what did that roll?
I'm gonna take.
An 8.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that 11 on that board right there.
Okay.
Oh, disadvantage. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, 13.
No. I'm gonna take that 11 for a 22.
Nice.
Okay.
Eight,
Who
Yeah.
would have told you this?
31.
Pyrus.
My buddy.
Pyrrhus does not have the authority, whether he told you or not.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, I was really hoping to find out some more about these ruins, you know? And I
I
point to
can
his chest.
understand your interest. There is much intrigue that permeates our ways, but unfortunately,
Did we meet somebody else besides Pyrus? No, right?
you
The
met
other people
Barish,
Like a high up person?
Not
No,
really.
yeah, we didn't. Man, Well,
Pyrrhus is close to the great houses, but he is not a warden.
are you in the Great House?
No, I am not.
Is that what this symbol is?
No.
What are y'all doing? Because y'all need to
So
be.
I was about to say something. While,
Fred's like, I don't know what you're.
Yeah.
I was about to interject. So we established that there is a keyhole. Wow, thanks, tabletop.
Tabletop. Thank you
2
so
in a row.
much.
We need to know what to.
We established that there is a keyhole.
Yeah.
I would like to change into a lizard.
Okay. What's the size of the lizard?
Tiny.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to change into a lizard. And then I want to... Well, before I do that, I want to see if I can see more about this fucking keyhole.
Pack and keyhole.
Or is there was nothing?
Make a
under the door?
perception check for
No,
me.
he said it's well sealed.
Okay.
Damn.
9.
You don't see a key, but you imagine maybe it's on one of the guards, and you just aren't seeing the key ring.
Would I know that a lizard would fit through the keyhole?
It would be tight,
Okay.
and you can't see if the keyhole is clear to the other side.
To be clear, I'm doing this before I change.
Yeah. Can you become
Okay.
a
Because I think
fly?
I would rather be a spider.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Um,
And I'm just keeping this guy talking as much as I can. Both of
So
them.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
engaging both of them.
I'm going to transform into a spider, and I'm going to go through that keyhole.
Okay.
I would
I'm
also.
gonna go hide behind a bookshelf to potentially cast
But-
invisibility.
Oh, I can also misty step you.
Hey,
Well, but if I can see through, I can miss.
make a stealth check.
Yes.
With
I also
advantage?
cast pass without a
You
trace.
did. You did.
With advantage?
It's not advantage.
No, I think
Why?
pass without trace has +10
He's distracting them.
or something.
23.
Exactly
What is it?
23.
Okay. As
Was
odd
it
as
my stealth to become the spider? Or the spider?
Yes.
it would be the
stealth?
spider stealth.
It's a spider stealth. Because you take on
So
the
then it's 20 higher.
Okay.
20
Higher.
number higher. Yeah.
A
More.
bunch.
As Odd is distracting and speaking with the guards, their eyes are fixed on him, and so you, as a tiny little spider, are able to crawl up onto the door and get into the keyhole. Now that you're here, you realize that the keyhole is not a straight shot to the other side, but rather it affords you to a series of inner workings within the door that you can attempt to navigate
Okay.
to the other side.
You said I can see the inner workings of the door?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
the-
like a fancy lock.
yeah.
So you'd have to like crawl through some stuff to get to the other side. It's like a little mini dungeon.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Okay. Make a survival check.
Do you have a printout of that?
I
wanna-
don't.
No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
I don't.
yeah.
I do have
Actually,
to-
with this,
I'm not planning on a combat happening
What
in
you
the
got,
door.
bud?
Oh, the D. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Say
16.
what you have to say.
No, I have a question.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
don't want to interrupt.
Go for it while you roll survival. But
Do you?
Nat 20.
hell yeah!
That was so contained, but so like.
Yeah.
Did his detect magic on the door?
Oh, that's a great question because I looked at the guards.
It would not have.
Okay, great, sick. I was like, she's gonna get in that keyhole and then turn back into turn back.
Yeah,
Like,
glad
it's got
you
the
said
spell
that.
magic
Yes,
through the keyhole. Absolutely.
A lot of things just happened in the chat, so that's why
Oh.
I got distracted.
Oh, yeah.
So just
Okay.
give me a second.
To catch up, what you need.
I rolled a nat 20 on survival. We got a D8.
Okay.
Or no, we got a D20 from this ghost that you can't see. We also got an uncommon, but I think the D8 is still wrong from the Saga's stream. It's redeeming for more than 300. Remember we
Oh,
changed
I
that?
didn't
Yeah.
change that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I am
So
sorry.
we got another uncommon item.
Oh, wow.
Hit
Go
that.
for it.
Go.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah.
got a 16 on the
Ogre
D20 that rolled.
What's
A
this?
16?
16.
Thank you. I thought it was.
What's it say? What does it
Wand
say?
of Web.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a good uncommon.
What is that?
Dang, that's a good
You guys are
uncommon.
going to be stacked.
Wand of Web.
Web is a awesome spell.
We're gonna have to
It
start
is.
selling
All right, I
stuff.
fixed the
Okay,
D8.
got
Sorry about that,
myself
everybody. We had it set higher for the Demon
Saga
Slayer stream we ran.
Which, if y'all haven't watched that, go watch it because that is such a fun system.
It
to run.
like-
was
That was
really
fun.
good.
I wasn't looking at the chat, and then I came back and I was like, "There's a lot of things here."
and I'm not paying attention to it because I was like,
Odd. In the midst of talking to these guards and distracting them, you see Flora slip into the keyhole as a spider, and then the box begins going off again at your hip for the second time.
Yeah, everybody's looking at
Sorry,
me.
guys. Again,
Hold
forgot
on,
to put it
one
on
moment.
silent.
Can I put it on silent?
No,
cast
that is
it.
not a
Oh,
feature that has been conveyed to you.
Okay.
That's some of the fun of the box of
We have to send
curiosities.
something back to her. Be like, can you send us a silencer?
Yeah, can you?
Or
As
can they send me another box through the box? A real
not without opening up a portal into the void. No,
exactly.
as the box unfolds a number of times upon itself, it elongates and then just sort of rises. The lid pops open, and you see cushioned upon some purple velvet a white wand that appears to be made out of some kind of bone.
That's kind of really cool that I just turned into a spider and we got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is dope.
It's very
job, Grim.
flavorful.
Grim, always there.
Always there.
I take it out and I'm like, ooh, very nice. I was like, I start showing the guards. I'm like, look at this. This is
you.
nice quality. Yeah.
That is pretty nice. I do say I have not seen bone of that quality.
I
in some
haven't.
time.
I've never seen this before. This is awesome.
Whoever gifted you that is a good friend.
I mean, he's a good acquaintance. That's, I mean, like,
Well, it's this is assistant. It's the
I mean,
girl.
I'm his backer. Okay, so like, nice things happen to us.
Just be careful where you point that thing.
What you mean?
Do not point
what
that
do
at
you,
me.
what do you mean? What do you guys mean?
I'm like waving it, I'm waving it around, like
He,
Wait, what do
he
you
begins to unsheath his blade, but then the other kind of like puts a hand on top
Yeah.
of over his as
I'm
he,
being real silly with it
he,
too.
he
Like,
places
what
it
you
back in
mean?
the scabbard.
Is there any way that I could try to possibly unlock this as I'm climbing through?
with that nat 20,
Mm-hmm.
as you're
Make a
And
make a check as if you had thieves' tools. I don't think you do, but
I got you.
Like, so adding +2 to it?
just make it a sleight of hand. That'll be easier.
Okay.
12.
As you're
18. Taking a +6.
okay.
nice.
As your spidery form is crawling through the various latches and geared components that reside within the door, you realize exactly how complex this lock is. As one of your spidery legs grips one of these cogs, it begins to turn, and you hear it, and you begin to gather exactly which tumblers you need to push in order to unlock the door. Odd, from outside, you hear a couple of like unsettling like
I'm gonna make some
metal
noise.
clunks.
No, I'm making noise as soon
He's
as like,
playing
I
a
start to
flute.
hear it.
You definitely hear the first one, and the guards begin to turn. What are you doing specifically?
Okay. They begin to turn to look at that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna accidentally discharge the wand.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, man, what does this button do? And I'm just gonna like shoot it at our feet.
So
I love
what
this
what
for
Odd
us.
does not know
Oh,
is
God.
that
This is a cursed item.
wand the fireball instead.
yeah, it's
is
a
that
cursed
this
item.
this wand is made from
Chaos energy.
Yes.
it's made from like a spider's stinger, and so you like sort of as you're turning it, you end up like exciting the stinger
Oh,
as it
Gross.
make a con
Wait, the
save.
stinger comes from between its
Yeah,
legs. We're back there all over again.
Are you firing it?
Premature web ejection.
Where are you firing it specifically?
I want to have it like I'm looking at it in my hand, but it's like pointed. I'm like waving it around. I'm like, whoa, look at this part, and I'm like showing the guy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, just like while I'm showing one of them, the one that like stayed the other one's hand.
Yeah.
I imagine that guy's the one, the nervous one's the one that's looking at the door, and me and him are looking at it together, and I'm like, ooh, look at this, and then I fire it like on him right in front of us.
All
That's
right.
so funny.
Yeah, as the wand suddenly, it almost falls out of your hands.
Yeah.
You bobble it and catch it, and you see the web begin to spread out. At the last moment, he's like leaning towards the door, and the web whizzes behind him as it clangs with several fixtures and artifacts in the distance.
Oh, no.
As the web settles, you see another tiefling who's actually got their robe like sort of caught in it, and they're trying to pull it out. I told you to watch where you were pointing that.
He did it, and I pointed the other guard that was looking at him.
I can't believe you. This is a sacred place for us.
Oh, I'm so.
If you cannot keep yourself
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
contained, then we will have to exile you.
I apologize.
I'll kick you out, or worse.
Wait, hold on. And is there like it's web's concentration, right?
Not with a wand, I don't think.
I think it is.
Hold on, I have it up.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
It is,
So
and
like,
you would be
do
concentrating.
I feel like I'm.
Technically,
You
it would
are.
have to be a 2,
Yeah.
so would he still be concentrating?
I'm gonna
You have
allow
to
it.
tune
To Wand of Web you
wand.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, flavor.
Okay.
So I mean,
I'll allow it to
maybe it's
happen.
like a button on the wand. Like there's 2 buttons,
Sure.
and I press the other button. Does it like disappear?
You release your concentration on the
Okay, yeah.
spell, and you see the web begin to diminish and sink to the floor. It as a spider web sometimes does, the way it catches light, it can sometimes appear to disapparate in plain space. The web begins to strand and string out as it disappears.
I look at it. I look at the what. Are both of them of the same attitude, or just like
They're both pretty upset at what has happened. The one that was investigating the door is now directly on you, and he's
right?
I don't care
I'm
what
so
Pyro
sorry.
says.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
He does not
I didn't
control
mean to.
this place.
I didn't mean to. It
His
was an
word will only keep you from being killed for so long.
It was totally an accident. Like, I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. And I put the wand away, and I'm like,
They mean business
it's
here.
gonna. I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do to make up for it? I'm sorry. So sorry.
Just please contain yourself from here out. This is a very important place for us. You have to understand.
No, I totally understand.
Contain your sticky webs.
I just completely
Contain
didn't,
your
I didn't
excitement,
understand.
sir.
Like that's, it was an accident. Like, I'm so sorry. I want to.
This doesn't happen all the
I
time.
want
I
to
swear.
persuade. I want to persuade him that I am very sincere.
I know what you want to do.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Okay.
There are
Yeah.
some persuasion checks you just can't make.
I
and
understand.
in,
Can I
this,
do
in this instance,
Two things while all this craziness is going on.
Sure.
So I'd like to message Flora. Who had a stroke?
yeah, the distraction did work, by the way. The
Great.
door is now unlocked and they didn't notice.
Cool.
Completely unlocked. Well, I'm gonna message Flora. And how is it going? Is the lock coming undone, or do I need to find the key?
It is unlocked. Should I come back and help?
No, I would message again. No, I would scope out what is on the other side of the door and let
Sorry,
you know.
you were supposed to
got
make an
some
Arcana
spells,
check.
Yeah.
To know
Oh, my
religion.
bad.
Thanks. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep thinking of more questions.
11 for the first one.
That fails, huh?
Fails.
So
Yeah,
it wouldn't have
okay.
gone through.
Well, then I guess.
Then that's it. Then you
Yeah,
don't
there's
know
no point in
anything.
rolling.
Yeah,
the second
you
one.
you call out to Flora in the magical ether around you, and you just don't get an answer back. But as you're focusing on it and you try and ascertain as if there was any connection, you feel the magic begin to swirl around you. Roll a d100.
Oh no.
Okay.
Am I seeing anything with
That's
my
never
detect magic
good.
up?
What's that?
Am I seeing anything with my detect magic up?
Yeah, you're definitely seeing magical energies begin to
I'm
swirl around
stepping
your side.
away.
Oh, did the wand work in here?
It
Or
did.
should okay?
It did.
16.
So it's only casting stuff.
16.
Yeah.
TPK.
For the next minute, you regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns.
Let's start a combat now. Let's go. Let's go.
It's like a wild magic surge.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
about to say. Can,
That's wild.
Just I was gonna start swinging.
Yeah. I'm all amped up.
Yeah. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I suddenly feel a lot more constitutional. You know what? Let's fuck them up. Let's go. Okay. Feeling it not come back, I'm gonna, not knowing, I'm gonna cast Locate Object
Okay.
on... Technically, I can't say the key, but I'm gonna cast Locate Object, focus on that area for keys. Basically on the guards. Because it allows you to look for a generic
Like
object.
a nondescript.
Yeah, alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon.
Roll another religion check for me.
Sick. Not 20.
Yeah.
Wow. 25.
It fails. No.
Feeling reinvigorated by the magics that now surge through you and revitalize you with every passing moment, you were able to cast Locate Object and ascertain that the guard that was inspecting the door a moment ago, the one on the left, does have a ring of keys on his.
There's a
On
fun
his belt
guard
loop.
Can I
and a not fun guard.
can I do something else?
Yeah.
Okay, so the door is unlocked now. I would like to crawl back out and
Okay.
start going up one of their pants legs
Oh, okay.
Also,
and like just bite them on the back of their knee.
You sure you want to do that?
No.
I mean, you can.
Well, now that you're
I just want to.
asking me-
I just want to understand
because
what
if
you're
they
trying
hit
to
you
do.
and your hit points drop to 0, you're Persian again.
Now
and you're just going to be in their pants.
in their pants. Yeah.
I think Flora would know this, but
Yeah.
I just want to double check.
Yeah.
You can do it.
It's cool.
I'm sorry.
Do it.
That's cool. That's cool. Y'all continue.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I don't know. What
So
else
I
to do.
was going to like hide around out of their view if I can in either one of these side rooms or
Okay.
a different set of bookshelves or whatever, and preferably out of everyone else's view to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
But as I'm walking, do I notice? I guess while all this is going on, has anyone with like the 12 one of the 12 crests walked in or left or?
You've seen a number of scholars enter and leave the chamber over this period of time, but make a investigation check for me.
Oh, 23.
There have been a few that have entered and left, but you haven't seen any that have Warden's crests.
So none that would perceivably be able to enter that room after hearing him say like this is for like high ups, like what's his name couldn't even get in here.
Why would they keep?
Correct. But I will also say, just as a silent or a non-silent observer, you don't know if that's the only way into that room.
You mean that door specifically, or like being one of those people, or both?
That door specifically. You haven't seen any wardens in the room you're in currently. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
you know what I mean?
What do I see in the other room? I'm just gonna go in. The rest of the way.
Yeah. So easy enough.
I'm gonna stay on the wall.
This is the room. So you
Okay.
see
Oh,
a set of
it's little,
stairs
it's
leading
small.
up.
Oh, set of stairs.
Okay. So there's stairs that go up. Great. I really wish I had message.
I mean, I'll try again. What Drazad
I was
would
actually about to
probably
try
anyway.
again because
Well,
if
yeah,
that's
you
if
don't
that if
know
I
'cause
get
I've
that from my
messaged.
investigation, like if that realization hits me, I would try to message Flora and ask, "Are you through? And do you see any windows in that room?
Yeah,
or
because you
other
don't
entrances?
You don't know that I messaged her and asked if it was locked.
Yeah,
out.
no,
Hey.
we've all like split up. We are like we're gonna get in that room and then all went different ways.
Yeah, we split the party,
You
but we're
gotta
all
roll
in the same
something
room.
to cast, right?
yeah. Arcana, right?
Yep.
20
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're asking me.
Did you make it in yet? And do you see another way into that room, like a window
Okay.
or?
Doors unlocked. I'm inside. There are stairs.
Would she see? I mean, would you see a window? Or
You
no?
would see that the stairs
off the
lead
stairs.
to an opening into another room,
Yeah,
but
I'll
without
say-
going in that
Yeah,
room.
I'll
Okay.
say doors unlocked. I'm
Yeah.
inside. There are stairs. I'm going up.
Okay. Then I'll spend a little bit of time to not look suspicious in that room.
Okay.
But I would like to instead of casting visibility, head back out and around.
Okay. Spending some time within the room, you realize that this small area within the archive is dedicated to the history of Zealous in the second era. There is like a beautifully woven tapestry that depicts some of the fighting, and so you stop and look at it for a moment as you feign a bit of reverence for it. As such, make a performance check for me.
That was almost really. That teetered hard
I saw
onto
it.
like
Yeah,
a
it
2.
was rocking.
15.
Okay. As you exit the room, you make sure to look about as solemn as you can, so that anyone watching feels like you were in there with a purpose. And as you exit, you said you're doing what?
Valve would look for a way to get around to the other side of the building. Not directly, right? Like he doesn't want to like make it very obvious that
Like you're going over here.
if this is the room, I want to be here.
You want to be
Okay.
outside.
So,
So I'm leaving and
important
walking around.
point of note, especially for chat who can see this layout. This is a small subsection of the castle.
Right.
It is not actually representative of
Okay.
Yeah.
like there is more castle beyond.
Okay.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Then instead,
But those windows.
That is not an
right-
exterior wall.
What about this over here? Is that windows
Yeah, we'll say
accurate?
where do the stairs? I'm assuming we came in this way, right?
so. You guys would have come in, we'll say this door, even though it doesn't lead out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But is this also an exit?
This is a window.
Okay.
Oh, that's a window. That's not a
Yeah.
door.
Is there balconies?
Not that you can see on this level.
Okay.
So this is a wall. Then I would go out back where we came from,
Okay.
and seeing windows in here out, circle around this way, and I'm assuming I would then see the stairs on the outside, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Did the web from what you shot, did it stay?
It disappeared.
No,
it
it
dropped
dropped
concentration.
Dropped it.
Seeing the stairs, is there a similarly like guarded door up at the top, or just an entrance, or I can't really tell from down here?
Without going up the stairs, it's hard to tell. Whatever is up top above them is set back a bit. There do appear to be some balconies on either side of the building.
Okay. Then I don't know if I still have to roll, but outside the building, I'm gonna cast invisibility.
You do have to roll. Make an Arcana check.
Natural 20 for 28.
Hell yeah. Burn all those nat 20s.
20s. Burn them.
You feel your body disperse in a way that is refracting the light around you, and you know yourself to be invisible at this point.
Then I'm going
Okay.
out.
Where are you?
I am
Outside.
here, where the stairs are.
Okay.
If everyone would go ahead and just take your minis,
Oh, yep.
because once I put this out, it is going to be hard for me to
Undo.
undo.
Yeah. So my thought, if it's upstairs, right, there might be another entrance upstairs, and it might
Another
be easier
level,
to get
yeah.
in. You know,
It's probably still all going to be guarded, though.
maybe, but
Now, this
I
is going to
figured
show
this-
you the entire layout, so don't cheat.
Okay. Because now I don't know. Like, I have no idea what to do now.
I knew there was balcony.
well, if I could see out,
I knew there was a balcony.
if I could
Are we
see
on
out-
the first floor?
yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna peer
You're
through
on
the
the
window
ground
and
floor.
message you guys.
Ooh,
But I
nice.
could.
but I don't know yet, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
yeah.
up and then maybe come back down and message and tell you guys. But I was
So
gonna tell you guys where I
Valoth,
was
you're
going.
you're there.
So there's more up.
Oh, so you didn't
Or
have
in.
to fly, huh? Like,
No, there's stairs right there. So now, is this door like blocked in any kind of way, or is that a window too? Is that not a door?
That is a door, but it is closed. It's a metal door. Without going up to it, you can't tell if it's locked or not.
Okay, I will go up to it and
Okay.
try it, and then the minute I try it, whether it opens or not, I'm gonna leave it shut and like back away from it.
The door does not open to you.
Okay. So, but either way, because I don't know, like jiggling the handle, I don't want people to know
Is that a chicken?
where I am.
For what it's worth, these doors do not have handles.
Oh, it's just like a push.
It was just
kinda
a
thing?
push, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go up another. You don't have to put it, but just if I have to go up to see like if there's another way in, even higher up.
Yes, up at the top there are two large, impressive metal doors similar to the ones that gained you access to this castle in the first place. I mean, even without an insight check, you would imagine those to be locked.
Are there windows?
Yes, there is a window above this. And this is actually a window too.
Yeah. Okay. So before I go down and let them know, I'm gonna peer through this window.
Okay.
And what do I see?
Looking in through that window, you see a room with two benches on either side of the window. It appears to be just sort of like a reading nook, for lack of a better way of putting it.
Okay, but nothing through. I'm assuming this is the door that goes in. That's shut. I'm assuming.
That is just an archway. There is no door on that one, so you can actually see even a bit further. But I will have you make a perception check. See how much.
That's cocked. Yay! Above a 20. 24.
Okay. Looking out into that room.
Nope. Perception. Sorry. 20 even.
Looking out even into that room, most of what you can see are a number of smaller bookshelves. This appears to be a smaller collection compared to what's available downstairs. But of what you can see, the quality is exquisite. Each book is actually physically chained to the shelf.
But I don't see any person, right? Just books.
You do
and
not
stuff.
see any people.
Cool. So before I even go, like I guess I saw windows. I'm gonna go back down, and I'm gonna message, try to message Drazad. But that's gonna break invisibility, isn't it?
It would. You're casting a spell.
How long? Invisibility is an hour.
Yeah.
Is it? I thought it was like 10 minutes, but maybe it is an hour.
I'll look it
It's
up.
an hour.
I think it's an hour. It's up to an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So quickly, like running up, see the door. He's gonna try it. Right. Then he's
Right.
gonna back away. Doesn't work. Then he's gonna look through the window. Okay. He's gaining recon. He's gonna go back down, and probably sprint, like dash for the lack of reason.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep his spell up as long as possible. Once he reaches the door to get back in, he's going to start walking in to not make too much noise. Walk in and go and find Drazad and whisper near him, because I'm assuming you're still kind of near the guards.
Shazad, you
I don't
just
know.
hear a
I don't
voice,
know.
and you hear you feel the hot breath of Valoth in your ear.
If you go out, turn right
Roll
around the
for
building.
Goosebumps.
Drazad lets out a little.
Yeah, he doesn't even say like don't be scared. He's just like, if you go out of this building, turn right, follow it around. There's a staircase around the back. We might be able to get in through there. Flora said
north, then
that in
south.
that room is just a staircase up, so there's nothing really in it, but it gets you higher up. And then he's gonna leave.
You see
Okay.
Drazad go. I am getting a little tired. I think I'm gonna go see if they have any beds or rooms or something for rent around in this
Okay.
castle. I mean, come on.
On my way out, I apologize to the guards, a lot. And I stopped by Ver's table again, and I'm like, hey, who do I need to talk to get access to the forbidden section?
You would need permission from the wardens, and they do not oft give it. I have applied myself, and, some secrets are necessary, I suppose.
Where
I
do I
wouldn't-
find the wardens?
Oh, they are here somewhere in the castle most days.
Okay. If I gain access, if I get them to give me access, which probably not, we'll see. I'm going to tell them that I'm going to
Put in a good word.
put in a good word for you.
I will not, how do you say, hold my breath for you, but... if it
You're
happens,
learning the
I'm-
metaphors.
I'm trying,
Yeah,
yes.
that's
There's a
very
book
good.
on them
Keep-
somewhere
keep
in
it
the
going,
archives
keep it
here.
going. And I tell them, thank you so much for all your help.
Of course, any conversation among fellow scholars is a conversation worth having,
We are fellow scholars, aren't we?
as it seems. He just turns back to his book.
Okay.
And I followed Drazad out.
Okay.
I'm my way back there, and I want to Misty Step in.
Okay.
I say Misty Step, Starlight Step, so it's not a spell. It's just a thing I can do. I mean, you can maybe
It's
roll
still
for
gonna-
it, but it's
it-
not going to drop invisibility. Is
I
what
think
I'm more
it
care.
is, though.
It hasn't in the past.
That just feels broken, but okay.
It's not. It doesn't
It
say you
is.
cast anything.
It
It,
is
says you may
broken.
teleport. It doesn't say you cast Misty Step. It just is a bonus. I call it Misty Step because it's a bonus
Okay.
action teleport 30 feet. And
Okay. I'm fine
you
with
can
it.
see.
You are still invisible, but you teleport within the room.
Is there anyone in here now that I'm in here?
Make a perception check. See what you see. Actually, you know what? We'll just use the same one you made earlier.
You teleport into somebody.
As you glance around the room, you see similar bookshelves on the few walls that are barren, but this interior is much smaller in general than the lower level. What you mainly notice is in the corner of the room here, there is another imposing metal door locked. That
With guards? Or
it's
no?
the only door that's locked aside from what you know to be the stairwell.
The stairwell's also locked on this front too.
You can check if you'd like.
I think I would, knowing that's where she's coming from.
That door is not locked, and it does open.
Okay, cool. I'll leave it open, and then I'll wait for the rest of them to get close.
Okay. So, Flora, I know
like-
you're in the stairway.
Yeah, I imagine that I would see Valoth, so I would like make myself seen to him.
Well, you
would
see
just
the door open.
I'm invisible.
You see the door open, you're like,
Well, I will like make myself like
Wave.
kind
With your
of
little
visible
spider
on the
hand.
wall, so like hopefully he would see me.
You make a
with your
weapon
perception
out of
check,
that
I'd
wall.
say you're
Yeah,
able to see
yeah.
But
that.
then I'll like, I'm in here.
If I
so-
see you, I'd say, Flora, I'm here. I'm invisible.
Great, I can't respond. I'm a spider. I like intended
Yeah.
to like drop it.
I mean,
Totally.
I'll
you go
get
through
to
the
the
other
top.
door. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to. Well, what's in this is locked.
That door is definitely locked.
Does the
yes.
stairs keep going up in the little room she's
Yep,
in?
they do continue
So
to
they
go up.
I'm gonna keep going up because I wouldn't get out to go check another door.
Okay.
So.
This door was unlocked?
Yeah,
This
that
one
was unlocked.
Yes.
This
Well, but
one was
I would.
not.
If I saw you, if you were like trying to make, like you saw the door open and you were like making yourself visible, I would say, Flora, I'm here and I'm invisible. Do you think you could find your way into this room?
Oh. Then,
I would ask. If
Yeah.
you want to continue going
Yeah.
up, if you ignore me and
No,
go
if
up, then you can.
ask me, then yes,
But yeah.
I will go and see if I can do that. We got a D20 in the chat.
Hey!
Lots
Hey,
of rolls.
Mabel.
Thank you, Mike. 15.
Thanks,
That is
Mike.
a great one.
Gonna
Hell
need
yeah,
that.
Mike.
Thank you, sir.
Make a
Goodness gracious.
investigation check as your spidery self attempts to climb into this keyhole.
A slippery wall.
I got so many tabs open on my computer. Okay, investigation.
Chaos.
Those are rookie
Yes.
You
numbers.
said
8 tabs. That's very rookie.
this is enough. I'm taking the 15 that we just got.
Yeah.
Did you
Thanks,
did you
Mike.
roll?
Uh huh.
Oh. I thought you were just taking it without rolling.
Nope. I rolled.
For a total of
15.
as you climb into the keyhole, even your spider self feels a bit cramped within. As complex as the lock was on the other door, this one is even more so.
That means the good stuff in here.
You have not seen mechanics such as this ever.
Why would
14.
So you can try and climb in there if you want. But the DC is going to be extraordinarily high.
I do want to try to climb into that.
Sleight of hand.
Now we got pluses and rolls in the
Yeah.
chat. You can make that a dirty 20.
I think that I will make it a
Yeah.
dirty 20 by taking that +7.
So
Ooh,
dirty
nice.
20
Dirty twans.
with modifiers and everything.
Yeah. Wait, sleight of hand. Dirty twans.
That's what I figured.
You begin to turn some of the latches, but the mechanisms are just a bit too complicated. You see some click into place, but as soon as they do, you hear a subtle ticking from further within the door, and after a certain period of time, they snap back into place. They do not stay.
Can I sneak under this door?
It's very well sealed.
What's in the room on the side while she's
I'm gonna
working?
go like, oh, I can't see you. Fuck.
Yeah, while she's working on that, like, I see her crawl up. I'm gonna go into the side room and, like, is there just more books and shit? Or is it...
In that side room, there is a small bookshelf, and then the room next to it appears to be an antechamber with a number of like coat hooks and a couple of dressing closets for like ceremonial robes.
Here's an idea. Hypothetically, what if I just dropped wild shape while I was in this lock?
I think you might die.
Yeah.
I don't know
Do you think
how
Flora's
that works.
bones or the metal door is stronger?
I like the way that you put that.
Yeah.
Not my bones.
Good.
It's funny you mentioned that. Flora's actually made of, like, diamond bones.
Yeah.
So they are harder.
That's in my backstory. Did you not read it?
She
That's what they used to call me, Flora Diamond
I
Bones.
am actually where the obsidian went.
Ah, yes.
It's me.
She's been eating it over a number of days.
So you're the problem.
I'm the
It is
problem.
you.
It's me.
Where are you guys?
I figured at this point we'd probably be coming up.
Around the
Yeah,
back?
Miss Mabel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
I'd be like,
Well, that door's locked.
That door is locked.
I
Oh,
had to
sick.
teleport to get in.
oh,
Can you open the door for us?
Oh, yeah!
Maybe we message. We'll try and I'll try and message you and say like, hey, yo,
We're here.
food's here.
Hey, pretty. Don't look at me.
As
I
you
don't know if he has
approach
to
the
roll for that or not.
Arcana check.
18 on the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The message goes through.
Yeah. Then I'll respond. Oh yeah, yes, sorry, and I'll walk to the door and see if I can
And I'm like,
unlock it from the inside.
As you approach the door, your heart sinks a bit as you realize that there is also a keyhole on this side. There is not a knob. There's not. You need a key to unlock this door.
We need a barbarian to start smashing shit.
I was about to just see what spells do I have that could just
Can
break
I try
this
and pick
door
the
quietly.
I have some thieves tools.
Yeah. Make a check with him.
This might work better if I am not a spider. So I think whenever I fail this, I'm going to get out of this door and I'm dropping my wild shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Flora reappears in front of the door. You see,
Yeah.
or rather, you hear the slight tinkerings of someone outside trying to unlock the door.
Yeah, 'cause I would say
directly
three.
across
Which
from
door
you.
are you at?
This
That
one.
door.
and aren't you on the next floor? Up?
No.
I went.
She
to
popped-
the-
She tried to go.
She
there.
popped out. She was gonna go up, but I said, "Wait,
Okay.
try this door."
Yeah. So, hearing him, I was like, "Well, he'll figure that out. I'm gonna keep trying to tinker on this one." So
I'm gonna take the 5 for a dirty 20.
to pick that lock.
You are able to pick the lock. You hear a metallic
5.
thud from within the door as it actually drops a bit on the hinges and just begins to swing loose and open up.
The
You
minute that
have
happens,
access.
I swivel to the other door that Flora's working on to make sure that it's not gonna like someone's. I don't know if someone's in there.
There's
Basically,
like a
is what I'm
trap
worried
or
about.
something.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Drizzy, let's go. And hurry up, get inside, close the door back.
I'm gonna
Okay.
tell
You got
Odd like he come up this way.
Okay.
And
So-
can I like get it started so I can like give him advantage?
Do you have guidance?
I'll say that you two can work together on it.
Okay. Okay.
You're like,
What's
no,
that?
I was in there. It looks like this.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Like
kinda
you're,
pound, yeah.
you're giving him resources on how the lock functions.
So, like, can we get the quick debrief of, like,
that
what was
an 8
going
or
on?
another 5?
I was busy trying to stop him from
Like
getting
debrief
himself
or
murdered.
in character debrief? Are you asking?
No, like, yeah.
Yeah. You hear the voice resonate. Yes, so there's another floor upstairs with similar metal doors that
Okay,
seem to
you're
be
still
hard to get into. I teleported into here because I can't pick locks. Flora tried to pick that lock like the spider, like she did on the other door, and it didn't work. So now they're trying to pick it there. But it seems to be a lot more complicated in there than the other door.
Somebody watch the door. Just make sure
Got it.
nobody comes up and out.
So, wait, how did Flora get in from the stairway? Or weren't all these doors locked?
No.
No, the one to the stairway
Only
was not.
The stairway was unlocked.
Only
I know.
only
Yeah.
this door and this door are locked.
I know. I'm saying that.
Yeah,
for-
yes.
Sorry.
I didn't pick up
Unlocking
on the
doors,
accent.
the episode.
Right, literally.
and the doors on the third floor might be locked too. I didn't go up and check those. But I
So
would
does
assume
nobody
so.
find it weird that the doors at the bottom of the staircase are locked and the doors at the top of the staircase are locked, but not the door in the middle?
What? But this door, and I point to the door to the outside, was locked though. So like any way into this room is locked.
I'm so ADHD, I have no idea what y'all just said.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's concerned because the stairway is not locked, and I'm saying no matter how you try to get into this room, whether it's from the first floor or the door behind us,
I see what you're
it's
saying.
locked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
All right, that does
So,
not
I mean,
sound sketchy.
advantage
Maybe,
try and
but-
open this lock?
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Alex?
Yeah.
Depends on
Yes.
it depends on
Yes.
if the third floor is locked. If the third floor is unlocked, then yes, I agree. That is weird.
Look,
Are you looking at the same thing I'm looking at?
Yeah, I am, and I'm trying to figure out why
That's cool.
because
I
it's
figured that's what you're looking at.
Okay.
It didn't take his points away, so that's where
Oh.
I rolled 16 on the dice,
Okay.
and I got a plus 3.
I think I know
That's
why.
a 19.
19.
Should I take a plus 8?
A dirty 20 didn't work. So
For what?
yes.
Oh.
So yes.
19.
I'm
Yeah,
going to take
so
plus 8 for
27.
27.
27.
okay.
Alex is like,
Did we have that disabled still?
The items were hidden.
Oh.
Still, I changed the amounts, but apparently, if they're hidden, it doesn't function. So I'll figure all that out
No worries.
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
I don't have time right
No
now.
worries.
Yeah,
So.
all good.
we are breaking and entering. Oh my
As I'm
god.
doing this and I'm popping all the tumblers and
We're
stuff.
thieves. Is that what you're about to say?
Yeah, as I'm doing the tumblers, I'm like, do y'all feel bad about this?
We're committing a crime.
Like,
I
do y'all
just
feel
realized.
bad?
Oh no, this is for knowledge.
I cannot ask people if they committed the crime.
They
or
feel a
not.
little bad.
Justin, thank you for the five
Thank
gifts.
you.
Thank you so much. I will make sure and add your chaos points. And yeah, it's the
Nice.
chaos points are working again.
Yeah,
sorry
nice.
about
Sorry
that,
about
guys.
I feel bad. I feel bad about this. This is not. Are we bad people?
And as you say that, the door settles as dust actually pours out from the cracks, and it sort of unseals the smell of old, undisturbed earth fills the room. And the door, heavy and ironclad, yields reluctantly to you, revealing an empty chamber, veiled in silence.
Like empty as in
Wait.
like no bookshelves or anything, or no people.
Your eyes fall upon a solitary pedestal, bathed in an ethereal glow. Resting upon it, a single bound tome beckons with an air of importance.
I want to read it,
Does it have a
This feels
skull
like
on
the
it?
book from the Sisters That Eat.
dude. Invisibility drops. Valve cannot concentrate with that book there.
As your invisibility drops, you further inspect the tome and see that it is bound in gnarled and twisted black bark, native to the harsh landscapes of Zealous, like the trees that you've seen before. The cover, dark and mottled, seems to absorb ambient light, giving it an otherworldly appearance. Though, this binding does wind around several hollow cavities wherein a title is inscribed, reading, The Wrath of Zealous.
Ah!
Oh.
He brought it around. He brought it all the way back, boys.
What is the Wrath of Zealous?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
What happened?
Watch our first campaign if you guys want to know.
You crack open the
But
book.
is it the first or the second Wrath of Zealous?
Ooh.
You crack open the book and just start pouring through.
He would carefully open it just because it's like this might be magical of some way and like booby trap, so
get
he
to
would
take magic
open
of
it.
I can't believe you
no,
brought it
straight
full
on.
circle. I'm impressed with you.
The dark tome speaks of a hidden truth of this land, and it is revealed to you, at least in the terms of this book, that the land itself has long been gathering power via the life force of its residents, both humanoid and plant life and life itself. It's viewed as sort of a magical tax that must be incurred in order for life to exist within Zealous's borders. The Wardens were among some of the first tieflings exiled to these lands that found at the center of the country a dark relic of power that afforded the wielder access to the magical wellspring that the castle has now been built atop. They called it Wrath. To avoid infighting, the Wardens agreed to divide the power among themselves by carving the symbols of the staff into their body to dictate their portfolio. Only the oldest and wisest would be granted the staff and the ability to wield Wrath in totality. Unable to stop the flow of necrotic magic, the wardens used it to fuel their abilities and to make Zealous livable. Over the years, new crests of wrath were formed in an effort to better understand and control the power of the land, but it still remains a mystery as to why this magic exists and why those energies have been sapped from all life within this cursed land.
I take the staff out to look at it. Like, is it being now knowing that it's so close to like its source?
Mhm.
Is this the staff that you have?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm making it doesn't explicitly say Wrath, the staff in your hand.
No.
It's
But
definitely-
yeah, I am.
think
I'm
so.
assuming.
Possibly like send us what you have written.
I will, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
text it to you.
You don't have
guys.
to do it at this moment.
I can do it right now.
What?
So I'm gonna. Oh, I want to look at it and see like, is it?
Resonating.
Yeah. Does
more
is it?
power?
Do I feel it? Like functionally, right? I know it's not going to give me more power, but does it like feel more potent here? Does it feel more magical in any kind of way?
As you focus on the staff and try to ascertain its magical qualities,
And I'd probably say its name while I do. I would go Wrath, huh?
make a wisdom save
The book explodes.
Yeah.
at disadvantage, making it a straight roll for
I don't
you.
like that you do that.
You got your portents?
I do, but I also might want to save those for sleep.
We got all this
You got all
stuff
that.
here.
I'm gonna take.
16?
Gosh,
I'd go all out on that.
yeah,
Oh.
the 16
And
and
the 3?
the 3 probably to make it a 19.
You can take one at a time.
Oh,
I'm not going to let you take two.
What do you mean the
Well,
16?
what
Oh,
do you
what is
what do
it?
you
Yeah,
have
what
for
is
a
it? It's
wisdom
it's
save?
it's
Yeah.
a wisdom.
Wisdom save.
Plus 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 16 plus my 4, so dirty 20.
Okay.
That's a good
You
call.
feel as you begin to
Actually
press
adds
in
something.
on the staff, that same loss of control you had with trying to cast a spell in this place earlier begins to happen as whatever barriers you have in place for your mind begin to fall apart as the voices begin to penetrate deeper and deeper into the back of your mind. You reluctantly are able to wrench the staff away from you, unable to let it go, but you feel your grip begin to loosen and its grip begin to loosen on you.
When I said Wrath, is that when that happened, or was it just from focusing in on it?
Hard to tell. Bit of column A, bit of column B, maybe.
Does Drazad hear anybody coming up the stairs by chance?
Make a perception check.
Is this book also chained?
That's gone.
Yes, it would be.
No, I'm gonna pocket the book.
Thought you might.
18.
You pocket the book?
It's chained.
Oh. I would have stopped you anyway.
Drazad, as you
Copy.
turn
Copy
around
as much as
to
you can.
inspect the way you came, you don't see anyone coming through the doorway. But you do see, or rather you feel, something is different about the room. And as you begin to scan, you notice that one of the walls that's partially made of rock, as it has been sculpted from some exterior element, is actually a few feet further into the room than it was when you entered.
Like, as in, like,
What?
the wall
It's
moved,
protruding.
or it's an illusory wall?
Hard to tell.
Which wall is it? I'm sorry. In regards to where we are?
It's actually this rock in the corner.
This one?
Towards you. You probably
It's
can't
right
see
here.
it from where you are.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
1, 2, 3. Are we still rolling to cast spells?
Mm-hmm.
Should we go further up?
Yeah, I think we need to put this right back like we found it. Did you get everything you needed from the book?
I think so.
Are you doing okay? And you see he asked that, and glances his eyes towards the rock. I think we have everything.
Yes.
Can we go on break real quick?
It's coming.
Because I feel like I have a lot of questions.
Yeah,
It's coming.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
I gotta
So I'm
roll.
like,
I start putting the room back together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I would put the book
That's
back and
great.
I'd be writing down what I just read, so I don't forget like everything that I read like into my.
Is
my
there anything
journals.
else you think you can get from the book?
Oh, I'm sure there is.
I don't know. Do you need to spend more time on it, or
It's 15 to cast.
Oh, I thought you
spells,
were
right?
offering to help me steal it.
no? I definitely don't think we need to steal it.
You tell me.
I don't. I think that we got most of
Okay.
everything we got.
In order, I cst message to. Do I
Valos,
see you?
yeah,
Flora.
I'm
Mhm.
person.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm visible, so.
Okay. Definitely Valoth.
Make your religion check.
I'm sorry. You already did. These
Okay.
two go through. The third one does not.
What did you roll?
Nat 20. No. 15 for the first one. Nat 20 for the second one, and
The first one does not go through.
like 9.
and you need to roll a
15's not
D100.
enough.
What? Oh
15's not
no. Okay.
While he was reading the book, because of the noise that it made, could I say that was ritual casting silence?
While he was reading the book?
Yeah.
Sure.
Kinda-
It takes you 10 minutes to
10
do that?
minutes, ritual.
Okay.
Boy, I can ritual cast. What?
Oh, well, my ritual cast detect magic. He doesn't have to roll for that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you would have to, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought
Sorry.
that's what you were saying. I was trying to ritual
No,
cast
I'm
detect
just-
magic, and I had to.
I'm excited because this is my first
I'm
ritual
just so used to
spell.
having a
Yeah.
party full of spellcasters that
Yeah.
I'm not like,
yeah.
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 yeah, I'm missing it.
23 on the 100.
15
Okay.
plus. What did you say? Arcana? Yeah, you made me do Arcana. 20.
Your skin, I'm not making this up. Your skin turns a vibrant shade of blue.
So no
Remove
change.
curse
I-
spell
more-
can end this effect.
I
go-
mean,
change.
yeah, wait.
No change.
No
Yeah, you're
change.
bluer than you were.
I feel
yeah.
magic.
Does it give any
surround
other
me.
duration? So he's just like that until someone casts. But I know he's already blue.
He's
but,
already
like,
blue.
You're just a little brighter.
Yeah, yeah. The where it would normally kind of like go wider in between the scales.
It's all
I'm
blue?
Blue Smurf. Absolute Smurf level.
That's funny.
I do not feel any different. Does the +5 thing continue to happen?
Yeah.
No, that would be done by now.
Okay,
it only
that's
lasted
okay.
for a minute.
I was like, let's get in a fight real quick. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. What did I say? 15, nat 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the message that the rock behind me, the rock to the left of me, is shifted. And it was not like that when we walked into the room.
Okay. This one?
This one, we can't see it on our side.
Mhm.
There's a
Oh,
little
oh,
rock right
oh,
there.
oh.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of see it.
Oh, okay.
And I will. Hold on. How does?
I'm standing next to Odd and like someone who's like texting on their phone but not paying attention where they're going. I'm just like following if he is moving or when he does move, writing down like thoughts and everything that was in the book. So I'm like completely.
Okay.
I don't know that they're having a weird secret conversation. I'm just like yeah.
I'm gonna keep walking out the door. Okay, this is a weird question because I don't know. Dispel Magic says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. I begin to walk out, and I'd like to cast Dispel Magic on any invisibility spell that's within 120 feet.
Specifically invisibility?
I don't like you. Yeah.
You have to choose the spell that you're dispelling?
I think it
Well,
just
I
said,
think,
it's
I think it's a
any
magical effect. I think
it's
you,
so
have
it's
to,
like-
you say that magical effect. I don't think you have to know what it is. So if you think that is magical, I think you could cast detect magic like in that area.
Yeah, dispel on that.
in that area of where the rock is.
Yeah,
if that's
like,
what
you
you're
know
trying to
that's
do.
Now-
magical effects.
Funny enough, you do need to make a religion check to cast Dispel Magic.
Yeah. Fair.
But if you're targeting,
I don't think
the-
it works like locate creature where you just pick a thing and,
Yeah.
and in range
Okay.
it does it.
No, that's fine. I thought.
Keep
it
in
was
mind that your spells are burned whenever, like you are losing your spell slots whenever this happens.
Yeah.
Your spell fizzles. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I'm
most
still
of it's
casting
most of
the
it's been
spell.
ritual and message. I think.
okay.
Um.
Just want to make sure you guys are aware.
Yeah. I will cast a spell magic. I rolled a 4. So I'm gonna take the 13
For total?
18.
Okay. The spell goes off. And what you see in place of this rock wall are 3 tieflings. One with pale blue skin, another with platinum white skin, and one more with deep crimson skin.
And they got
Red,
The-
white, and blue, baby.
Woman in the center, the pale white tiefling, steps forward and speaks to you, Valoth. So now you know that what you possess does not belong to you. Will
Yeah,
you see it returned, or am I going to have to take it from you?
Yeah. Yeah.
She
Trozat has a question.
Wait. Where did you come from?
From behind the rock wall.
Oh. Okay.
Your staff begins to conk you in the head. As she steps forward, she grips.
Whoa.
She grips the staff that you now hold in your hand. And as the pale tiefling grips the staff
Stealing my
alongside
trick.
you,
I would like to summon Faye.
That's where we're gonna go to break.
we will get there. That's the first thing you're gonna do.
Ooh, I have something too.
As the pale tiefling grips the staff alongside you, a singular image sears your mind's eye in a flash. Another pale tiefling grips the staff. Their arms stained with fresh ink and blood, with numerous Umbric symbols which begin to glow synchronously with the extra carvings on the staff as it morphs into a massive maul. Unprepared for the weight of it, the weapon slams into the floor with an intimidating metallic thud. As you hear the white tiefling, "Ugh! What are these tactless markings? Was it not enough to steal the relic? Seems it's been tainted by his talentless filth as well." And she draws a blade, as I will have all of you roll for initiative, and we will go to break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
So don't go nowhere. We will see you then. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I didn't want to start
Okay,
a fight.
great.
Damn it.
I have to pee first.
Oh, terribly sorry. I didn't know anyone would be here while the stream was running. Give me a moment to tidy up. It's much better. Well, while you're here, we might as well take a moment to thank all of our members for supporting the channel and bringing this stream to life. A huge thanks to Tides of Mo, Brett Venable, Tabletop Beard, Drazadi, Grim Reaper, Atmos Seeker, Justinian at Darkport, Angel Jobert, Paul Tankersley, Corey of Darkport, Bedrock Warrior, Smoke Owl, Kale, Angel of Darkport, Alistair Harlow, Paul Benson, Charlie Gardner, Justin Channels, Paul Gaithier, Alexei Belyakov, Pedro Camara, Sir Matthew, Mike Gare, Q-Man, Coffee Gremlin, Zen, Taya, Leodis Kyron, Wolf Ranger, Ted Bushinsky, Jared, Brother Araman, Casey, Derek Wilch, Don Buono, Rollerbladering, Tootin 103, Big Head Bro, Trent, Memebot 69000, Alice, Frosty Warlock, Victor Diaz, Fated Caliber, A Wild Aviar, Jeff, John Galt, Laurie, Kyle Stangby, Brandon Maguire, A Series of Mysterious Runes, Michael Brandenburg, Damo Divan, Grumble God, Luciana Briasco, Amnesia and Me, Mike Rue, Danny Boy, Toxin, Caramel Thunder, Randy McWhirter, Daniel Ortega, Blue Mellow, Andrew Lewis, Bipo Drill Sergeant, Jacqueline Turner, Parallel E, A-Box Penguin, Guy, Cameron Dorset, Michael Kramer, Zeiss Ginny, Victor Tedesco, and Sammy Percival. You know, members get tons of unique benefits as well, like these weekly shoutouts and emojis that they can use in the stream chat, and a heaping helping of chaos points that can be used to, well, perhaps it's better to show you.
The most exciting feature for our live streams has come to YouTube. You can now roll dice live to help us in our adventures by using chaos that's built up by watching and interacting with the stream. All you need to do is keep an eye out for earning instructions that appear on our stream, and then spend those points by typing in the commands that correspond to the dice you'd like to roll. This feature is always available, no matter what campaign we're playing in, so be sure to hop in and help out our players because, well, they're gonna need it. Greetings to all my bearded brothers out there. I'm Alex, also known as Constructed Chaos on YouTube, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit about my friends over at Tabletop Beard. This family-owned beard oil company is run by three brothers that have combined two great loves of mine: tabletop RPGs and beard care. And it makes a lot of sense because, as I'm sure many of you know, growing and maintaining a healthy beard can be an adventure all its own. I started my quest back before I was even on YouTube, and I guess you could say I was stuck at level 1 for a while, constantly itching my way through life with a wild and unkempt beard and just trusting hairspray and regular shampoo to get the job done. Believe me, I was rolling nat 1s on just about every charisma check I made at that point. But eventually I started trying various beard care products like oils, butters, and balms, and I found some that worked well enough, but none of them really tied into my backstory. Not to mention my wife was constantly complaining about the smell. Then I was put on to the products from Tabletop Beard, and let me tell you, it was a match made in heaven. Or hell, depending on what kind of flavor you prefer. These guys use a premium oil blend of meadow foam seed, rosehip, golden jojoba, argan, avocado, and sunflower oils to create the most high-quality product that contains no cheap filler or artificial oils that you typically want to steer clear of. And each scent has been expertly crafted and matched to a familiar TTRPG style, so you know exactly the kinds of vibes you're putting out without the scents being too mundane or too overpowering. To top it off, all their products, oils, butters, and balms are made in small batches, so the quality control is top-notch, and so is the customer service. They're always looking for new ways to meet and exceed customer needs, and I've even heard that they have some new ideas cooking up behind the scenes. So consider this your session 0 and take some time to check out Tabletop Beard today. Truly, they're the only starting equipment that you need for your own successful beard care journey. Bear Dritz here, letting you in on a little-known ranger secret that'll keep you satiated in the wild, even when you have no rations left. Ew, not that. I'm talking about subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell icon. It's easy to miss the signs of a stream going live if you're not prepared. So make sure to do that and... What was that?
Hold it right there, adventurer. We're looking for some deviants that refuse to like this video while they're still watching. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this heinous crime, would you? Well then, as you were, but stay out of trouble.
In a world of darkness exists Jeramentum, a beacon of hope in the realm of Terra. Our heroes, all with unique pasts, live here and are connected by a common destiny to protect the dream. Welcome to Darkeport, an actual play production company. Our inaugural dark fantasy D&D campaign, Gold, Green, and Red, is inspired by the lived experience of War Medic and GM Angel Gamble. Subscribe to us now on YouTube. Live episodes stream every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central.
It appeared out of thin air when they found it, as if by the will of the plains themselves. A curious and mysterious bauble.
that has turned up time and time again throughout the ages. Some have studied it all their lives, hoping to unravel its uniquely fascinating magical properties. Many more have used its power for their own, though all falling victim to fate in the end. Now, it calls to you. By chance, by destiny, by desire, it matters not. It calls to you, and it calls to be cast from your palm, so that it might deliver unto you the unknown wonders held within.
How much longer are they going to... excuse me. Are they still not back? Wait there just a moment. I'll fetch them for you. The little chaos gremlins. You have people waiting, you know!
Welcome back, everyone. As we have taken a quick break, we've all chatted about everything, including some of the stuff in our Chaos Point system. Graham, I believe you redeemed 2 uncommon items, so I made that change, as well as I added the
200.
Chaos Points for Justinian at Darkeport, and Grim, your Chaos Points as well. And Tabletop Beard. If I missed anyone, please let me know. It has been an amazing stream. You guys are making it really hard for me to keep up.
I think we're gonna have to start hiring this ghost over here.
we may have to hire somebody to control or mod for the stream. But thank you guys so much for all the support. It has been amazing, and I want to thank you guys with more than just words tonight. I mentioned before that I was going to start trying to incorporate more elements into our stream, and I figured maybe we could start doing a weekly giveaway after our break for those who stick around.
Nice.
I am now opening a giveaway. Hopefully it works. I've never done this before.
Oh, bougie.
If it does, you guys should be able to type !raffle to enter the giveaway, and the prize is 1,000 chaos points.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Didn't even tell me about this.
I know.
Let him go.
Is it an RNG thing? It rolls dice to see who gets it, or
more or less. I
pick
mean,
somebody,
it selects somebody at random, whoever's
reminds me
entered.
of old school MMO days when we're rolling for loot.
So I can see that it's working. I'll leave it up for a couple of minutes, or for a little while, maybe the first round of combat
until
even.
the TPK
and then we'll end it at that point.
Yeah, 'cause you can't cast spells
unless it
without
ends
a roll.
automatically. I have no idea.
Cast spells without having a roll.
Yeah, it looks like it's giving out tickets. Cool, it's working.
Cool.
I don't need
Figured
no
out.
spells. What's
Hey,
that?
thanks, Mike.
Hey,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Okay,
Mike, thanks for
Birdie.
the chat, man. Hell yeah. I'll make sure and add your points as well here in a second. But I did mention we went ahead and rolled initiative off stream.
Burn.
So as we enter this combat, first in the initiative order is actually Valoth. What would you like to do? As you gain this vision of a tiefling that is not there, the staff transforms into a maul and plummets to the ground, shaking the floor beneath you, sending dust up into the air. You are no longer wielding it, but you can attempt to grip it.
Yeah, I am.
If you like.
I'm reaching back out and grabbing it.
Okay. Are you trying to turn it back from a maul?
If it would make it easier to lift, yes.
Okay.
Oh, you little tiny Valot.
The Arcana check I will have you make for free, but you are going to make another Wisdom save, straight roll.
Straight?
Yep.
We keep doing that voice.
Arcana is 18.
Okay. As you grip the staff, the runes begin to light up and diminish the markings between them. As the staff becomes instantly lighter, the metal head of the maul disappears and you're able to lift it.
22 for the with a wisdom check.
Okay, as you reacclimate to the magic of the staff in what you now understand is the center of its power. You feel it reaching out to you again, but your will is too strong, and you maintain your connection to the staff without subjecting yourself to whatever control it would have over you.
You're doing great, Valoth.
Val is just like
Wait,
autopilot. He's just like,
Oh, God.
Can I?
Should
I
fail it?
we're in initiative. I can't
What do you
help
mean?
yet.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Save.
why?
I know. I'm next, and I
Maybe
have
it
an
opens
idea,
up
but I think
the-
I'll
Oh,
just figure it
but not right now. Is not the time
Yeah,
to
I
figure
know.
that out. I was thinking
If
that
things
though.
go bad, though, you break
I
it.
totally was thinking that
if
over the
things go
break.
bad, you break it.
Yes. Was that all like free action to just
That's
grab
all.
it?
Yeah,
Okay,
you're just
okay.
grabbing. Flavor-wise, you're
Yeah.
just grabbing the staff,
Yeah.
but all this happened.
Then just kind of scared, really. Valoth is gonna the air around him is gonna begin to darken again. I'm gonna roll to see if I get the spell off, I guess, right?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't know.
Take a thing. Ordinary.
What's failed so far? Because that's a 17 that I just rolled.
It's between a 15 and an 18.
Let's
And
find out.
18
17.
passes.
You are able to cast a spell.
It's 17.
What are you
boys.
casting?
16.
What-
Okay, so it's not
I'm
dependent on
guessing the same
spell's
like shadowy
level.
thing that I did last time.
Okay.
That's something to note too. It's not dependent on the spell's level.
Where is it showing up?
Where he's standing and Valoth's gonna like back away.
Good catch. Oh, lid was on. Okay.
It is.
Ooh.
And it's empty.
Oh, even better.
If I was in an attack of opportunity range, I'm misty stepping away. If I'm not, then I'm back.
You are.
Okay. Then
So
I'm
where are
misty-
you misty stepping to?
Just 30 feet back into the corner.
He said.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, he's scared. Like, so you see the air
Do you
start
have
to.
the?
Yeah, dude. He picks it up. He like makes eye contact with this tiefling, and like his eyes swirl into blackness as he misty steps away, and this puddle grows, and his blue pupils sit within this thing. It's gonna be the same one that wields the sword of radiant light.
Okay. You see an apparition somewhat similar to Valoth appear before you, wielding a radiant blade. As it readies, you see Valoth actually disappear and reappear in the corner of the room. Are you doing anything else? I think that's
tapped
it.
out.
Yeah. Drazad, you are next in initiative. What are you doing?
Okay, so I've got some shenanigans for you, okay?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I love me some shenanigans.
Okay, well...
While you think on those shenanigans, I am going to go ahead and close our entries for the giveaway.
Drum roll.
Nice.
How do I
Do that.
pick a winner? There it is. All right, drum roll. Crow. Crow. I do not
Awesome,
recognize
Crow.
your name, but welcome in. Love the name. I think it's
We like to keep our first time viewers around.
good old Edgar Allan Crow here.
Edgar Allan Crow.
I'm going to go ahead and add your points here if you are in the system. It takes a moment for you to show up sometimes. Yep, there you are. Awesome. Here are 1,000 chaos points for you.
Whoa.
Welcome to the Chaos Friend. Good to have you. And thank you, everybody, for joining up. We'll try and make this a weekly thing. Seems fun.
Yeah.
We like it. Caleb, has Drazad figured out what he's doing in that time?
Yes,
Drazad been
absolutely.
nowhere, baby.
Drazad been planning. Because you're probably going to be annoyed. So you see Drazad kind of look around at his companions, look at the tieflings, realize that they probably don't realize we're not bad guys, but also like we're in a
not bad
castle
guys.
of all these people.
We
Right.
broke in.
My thing was supposed to take a turn after mine.
Okay.
Sorry, you.
No, you're good. I'm not doing
It can
much.
just go after Drazad.
Yeah, you go, and then I'll have it go.
I'm gonna sending
I can tell you one
the Sarian.
Right now? That's what you're doing?
Yep.
Okay. Make a religion check.
second. 11.
To be able to
19.
cast.
Okay. You've already done it. I love
took
it.
the 14 and my +5.
You guys are really relying on chat today. I love it.
Oh, yeah. I have
Chat, you
to.
guys
Oh my
are
God.
part of
You guys
this
are-
campaign.
I rolled
right
a
now.
seven.
Very much so.
You're carrying it hard.
Yeah.
Reason Val didn't go crazy earlier.
Okay, I already came up with a message and it's exactly 25 words, but I might mess it up slightly, but get the gist. I'm going to message him. This staff is about to be lost. Teleport to us and get us out of here. Oh, yeah.
Tell them where we are.
And get us out of here.
Valoth has this staff. you can see us.
Bye.
you hear Flora say bye.
You gotta have that last one.
You do hear Flora in
Bye.
Drazad's voice say bye.
So you want the Sarian to teleport to you and then teleport all of you
I
out.
want the
11.
Sarian to teleport to the staff.
Another one?
11.
Nice.
Okay.
And
Can you do
teleport, yes, he can.
that? Okay. Y'all must have had a conversation we did not.
Nope. Associated object means that you possess an object taken from the desired destination within the last. Oh, wait, I might have read it wrong.
Oh my god. I love how excited you get.
So you threw out an
Okay.
SOS.
Means that you possess an object taken from the desired location within the last 6 months. Meaning the staff would have had to been here and then taken from here,
Within the last 6 months.
not the other way around.
Oh, it definitely was not taken from here in the last 6 months.
Okay.
You can tell them where we
You
are.
hear
You can tell them where we are.
He's never been here before.
a message resound in your head. I am afraid that you are on your own. Here I am powerless to help, but I will do all I can if you are in danger to send aid. Where are you?
I knew it. Son of a bitch. Fucking knew it.
And you know what?
Does this dude not have scry? Can you not figure that out?
Honestly, and that was my last.
Is he the one that's been
I love the idea, but yeah,
No,
it
you
doesn't
probably
work
wouldn't make
like
it go
that,
away
sadly.
because
And that's my fault because I read teleport wrong. Because it was like an associated object on target, anywhere from 1 to 100.
Fun
And I
fact:
was like,
we have never used teleport in
a campaign?
Well, in this channel, on this channel, we have not.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that was a little
Did y'all
foreign
get
to me as
high
well.
enough last campaign?
I think maybe some of them were.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
I think
Jordan
Sam-
Orange should have had it, right?
Sam had it. Not you, Sam. Other Sam.
In any case,
Yeah.
Drazad, are you doing anything else? I'm sorry to just have you
We used
burn a
banish a
spell
lot.
there.
The gas.
He's thinking.
so it says if you target an object, it must be able to fit entirely inside a 10-foot cube, and it can't be held or carried by an unwilling creature. Blah 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 blah,
I'm going to make this really easy for you.
and just say no.
Thessarian
7.
does not have teleport.
Great. He,
Great and powerful.
how does he not? You just
Every
Drazad
spell
just
slot,
abandons
every
everything.
spell slot is message.
Drazad's like worried, and all
He's
of
the
a
only
sudden,
thing he has memorized.
He's old school. He uses Vancian casting, so
Yeah.
like he has to prepare not just like each spell, but each spell slot,
Yeah.
and they're all message just in
All
case you.
message.
Yeah, they're all sending.
I think it's a 19.
I look over at Valoth and I go,
That is a 19.
Oh man, it's a 19.
Hell yeah,
Thanks,
Grim.
Grim.
Thank you for the 19.
Keep
People have been rolling a lot of things.
over here.
So thank you to everyone who's been rolling.
Yes,
Yes,
in.
thank you
Yeah.
guys.
There are a disconcerting number of 11s that
Oh
pop
my
up.
God.
in that
right,
D20.
honestly.
Change that to where it can only be 12 or higher.
You see Drazad
it.
look over at Valoth and go, do you know how useless that high mage is? And
I appreciate you trying to do that. It's a really cool idea.
No, it was great.
Yeah, unfortunately,
It is outside of the box thinking. Like,
No-
unfortunately,
no
the
get out of jail
Sarian
free
lives
card.
in the box.
And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna bonus action channel divinity to regain a 2nd level spell slot.
Okay.
Ooh.
You see light begin to cascade over Drazad, exuding from his obsidian holy symbol, as you feel yourself reinvigorated with the magic that Pyraxis provides you. We now move
My spirit.
To
first.
spirit.
to your
Yeah,
spirit's
sorry.
turn.
It-
Right.
So similar like Valoth being like terrified, teleporting away, and scared. His pupils appear in this creature as the sword comes into its hand. But instead of swinging, its eyes actually swirl into that galaxy like Valoth's. And
Okay.
I need a wisdom save from the person that tried to take the staff.
Okay. White tiefling. Gotcha.
Is the person that tried to take the staff seem like the leader
Be concentrating.
of this three?
Yes, I am. It's my spell save DC, so it's a 19.
19 is what she
So
got.
she saves.
15 plus 4.
Yep, she saves. it was cause fear was going to be channeled through the spirit, but no.
She looks at the specter and then looks back at you in the corner. Why would I be afraid of what you conjure when you obviously cower away from your responsibilities? Give me what you owe.
What you owe?
I can't hear her, right? Because of silence?
Yeah. Where you are. Yeah,
It doesn't pass through.
there's a silence back here that Odd dropped.
It can't pass through.
No.
it can't pass through.
Yeah.
I'll drop it then.
You get rid of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you hear it then.
Okay, yeah.
She starts talking and she's all muffled and Odd's like,
Oh yeah. I turned the volume. I literally on
Reach
my
up.
drum. There's a button on my drum like a knot on one of the things that ties down. I take it. I'm like, ooh.
You hear it like fade in. Give me what you owe.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Do we owe you?
Well, she's about to tell you if you do or not. Let's see.
What do we owe? Wait, did we make a deal with you? Did any of us make a deal with you?
Son of a bitch. That's nasty.
Have cover from the specter.
This white tiefling skirts the edge of the specter,
Is she
keeping an
attack
eye on it.
opportunity? Or
Nope, doesn't leave the range.
Said
Get her.
skirts the edge.
And as she begins to weave her hands together in a gesture, you see the tattoos that frame her clavicle, geometric, begin to glow a pale white. The magic cascades down her arms as she gathers a giant ball of frigid ice crystal and pushes it out towards all of you and casts Cone of Cold.
in similar fear, Valoth is going to start weaving symbols like a little bit later and try to get off a counter spell.
Make an Arcana check.
And then this is a high
Oh,
level,
does she? I guess she doesn't have to make Arcana checks.
No, probably not.
They pull their
I'm gonna take
magic.
one of the
the-
11s, so it's a 19. Arcana check.
Got it, Caleb.
As you begin to cast Counterspell, you feel the magic flowing through you as it should, and you reach out your hand, but then just beyond the white tiefling, you see the dark blue tiefling poke his head out with a wry smile. He sends a bit of magic your way. It disrupts your spell by colliding with your hand, blowing your gesture off course, and you are counterspelled yourself.
Yeah, and we don't have a group full of counterspell.
Not yet.
The Cone of Cold spins outwards from the white tiefling's palm.
What we gotta make.
All of you need to make Constitution saving throws, including the Spectre.
Yeah, no, I'm rolling for it. It's gonna be the orange dice. So it.
Is this to be charmed?
What do you think?
What are we making?
Constitution save.
Con save.
17.
So if we take our plus in here, we can't take a plus over there, right?
No, we can.
No,
You just can't take dice
can't.
and plus.
You can't
Oh,
take two
got
of
it. Okay.
those.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I've got what it gets. I got what I got.
I'm gonna go with my 17.
Do we?
Okay.
It's a 4, not a 3.
Okay. Well, I'm taking that.
Are you
forward.
ready for it?
Yeah. What did you make?
15.
Okay, so the specter got a 15 total,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then I got a 19.
Okay. Odd.
18.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
17.
Okay. All of you pass. So instead of taking 36 cold damage,
Holy
shit.
you're going to take 18.
I'd be
Bro.
dead.
As ice decorates the black stone walls of this
go,
cavern
Nia.
and instantly begins to drip onto the floor, forming small puddles.
18.
All of you feel a chill run down your spines as she pulls her hand back from casting. You see some of that same frigid glow emanating across her white skin. Odd, it is now your go. What would you like to do?
Ooh, guys. I'm kind of freaking out because these people are supposed to be our friends, right? Do we owe you anything? This is kind of like as the things are happening. We're not working with you. We just got here.
You brought what was stolen and waved it in front of our faces.
Okay, we didn't know it was stolen from y'all until we read the book. And do I cast a spell? Or do I try and smack people?
Was it stolen, or did the rightful owner just take it somewhere else?
The rightful owner, you say? The rightful owner? Yes, it was stolen from the rightful owner, my ancestor, and I have been paying for it with my lineage for my entire life.
Did you see him too?
This guy's too mad. Is it a woman or
a woman.
guy? It's a woman. Yeah, she is way too angry. So I'm going to bonus action.
Did she not respond to that?
What did you say?
Did you see him too?
I did. She spits on the floor.
Oh, she's not a fan.
Who was it that you saw? Do we know?
I know. But
Valathar. Yeah, right.
Valath wouldn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Uh-huh.
Okay, so Odd is going to, as a bonus action, start beating his drum and start making the little specks of green all over the place that are going to attach to her.
Okay.
So they all, and I'm going to...
She's hexed more or less is what?
Hexblade's curse on her.
Got it.
And then I'm going to walk up to her and, I'm going to walk up to her and try and hit her.
Okay.
If you
the
you can't that one. Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
Are you gonna try to get attack of opportunity by going around the other side, or can he not fit around
I
that
don't
way?
think I can get all the way behind her. She's kind of blocked by the other guy.
You would not be able to flank her.
Yeah, her back's being covered by the other one. All right.
Appreciate the honesty there.
Okay. I'm going to take the 19.
Like
all right?
he rolled and he goes,
Yeah.
And that finger goes out.
and straight to the back.
Okay. So, but since I have a Hexblade's curse on her, a 19 is a critical hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
Hell yeah.
A lot of dice.
A lot of damage.
What does your attack look like as you crit on her?
So I send all the little specks of green coming off my drum, and they go around Valos's specter, and they start gathering on one spot, kind of on the side of her jaw.
Okay.
And kind of lighten up that side. And as I come around the specter, I bring the staff to bear right into the spot. Like,
You crack her straight in the jaw, and as you do, you see a bit of the ice that exuded from her tattoo shake off and form small shards of sparkles in the air.
Okay.
It's pretty.
Let's see.
It's beautiful.
I need 2 of these.
Glimmering, icy sparkles.
Nope. I need
If only you weren't so rude.
these guys. And I got
Well, you didn't suck.
Yeah. You're literally accusing us of stuff we did not do.
13, 26. 26 plus 7 is 31.
Oh my god.
Is that all
making
doubled or no?
We'll double the dice.
I did double the dice.
26 plus 7 is 33.
What did I say?
You said
21.
31.
31.
But it's 33.
33.
Oh, 33 points of damage.
Okay.
Wait. No, actually, a couple more.
As in a little bit.
I forgot about the Hexblade's
The flourishes
curse.
or the Hexblade's curse.
Yeah, the Hexblade's curse adds 3. So
36.
36 points of damage.
Okay. As you collide with the side of her face, you see her eyes begin to roll back a bit, and as that glistening ice begins to disperse, you see her eyes refocus on you in a moment, and needles shoot out into your skin as you take 20 points of cold damage, destroying her armor of Agathis.
That
Oh my
sounds
God.
like
20
my
points?
physical therapy
Yep.
appointment.
She cast it at 4th level.
Good for her. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for you.
Physical therapist broke the armor of Agathis too.
All of
Needles
you
in
see
me.
some of the icy needles penetrate into his skin. A few of them actually fly directly through his body, penetrating the stone wall behind, now dripping both water and blood onto
Oh
the
my
floor.
gosh. Thanks, Grim.
Ow.
Another 5 gift to you.
Oh, you are a madman. I love you. I'm adding your points right away, sir.
Oh my goodness.
Do I move?
How many does he have?
Another 4,000
He's
points coming
got-
right up.
Oh, okay, okay.
That many. Plus
Yeah, he
4.
spends
Yeah, I'm going
I
to take
was
the
like,
AC.
He
Lord,
spends a lot.
we are about to be in
He
some
be giving
chaos.
us all kinds
Are you
of
doing
stuff.
anything else?
I'm going to take the AC for a defensive flourish.
Okay.
And I'm only engaged with the white one. I can't reach.
Yeah, you're not quite in range of the dark blue one.
Do I run
Sorry,
away?
the minis aren't accurate. There are 2 blue ones, but the woman is platinum white.
Yeah.
Wow, how rude.
How? I can't believe you wouldn't have accurate menus.
I really
Come on.
thought about painting another one, but
Oh
I
my
sunk
gosh.
some extra time
Well,
into
because
the.
you painted like 3 stories of a building.
I did do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I run away enough.
I mean, why not? Why would you not? Why would you not? Is my question.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you have mobile.
Yeah, I'm gonna run back in the room behind Flora. Good luck, guys. I like hug me on this wall. Like
I got you, fam.
yeah.
You say good luck,
Further
guys,
back.
but like halfway through, you just hear good.
What?
No, his silence is
I
dropped.
dropped.
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Go,
No,
guys.
I'm like, guys, that hurt really bad. Good luck. Oh, ow.
I'm out.
Okay, that's it.
So Drazada's a wild question. How are we going? What are we about to do? We're in trouble.
So as you begin to move back, she is going to make a
put those
reaction attack on you.
She can't mobile.
Mobile. Every freaking
Yeah.
time, dude. Every
That's
time.
why I asked if I was engaged with multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just her.
Here you go. She's the
It
one
is
I
now the red tiefling's turn, and as he pulls out a scimitar similar to the ones that were wielded by the guards below, you see flames lick off the blade, and he basically throws those flames across the room. As they scatter across the floor, a wall of fire
Holy
is
crap.
created from here to here.
Oh no.
This man printed out walls of fire.
No, I didn't. These are
Those are fireballs. Or-
yeah, but that's
Ball of
just to
fire.
mark where the
Flaming
wall of fire
spheres.
is. So the people within range are Odd.
Me?
Valoth?
I'm in that room.
Oh, sorry, I thought you
Yeah.
were right here. Who was
No,
I feeling
that's
right here?
Valoth.
That's Valoth.
Oh,
Me.
And then I'm over there.
That's a
Bella's
ring that
like,
I'm
that's
concentrating.
me.
I guess I
think
should have
I'm gonna
moved on
die.
my last turn. I definitely didn't. Oops.
I should have kept running instead of just teleporting.
No, I was just shook about the whole Thessarian situation.
I need Valoth and Drazad
No.
to make a dex save.
Does it matter for you?
Oh,
Depends
sick.
on what it rolls, I guess.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
18. Praise be the dice.
Both of you save. The damage would have been 22 fire damage, but instead you are going to take 11 fire
You
damage.
lucky bastard.
I got a cramp.
Oh, and hey, just to refresh myself to make sure I'm right, if someone has resistance, does it then have it again?
Yes.
Sick.
Why, do you?
Yeah.
To fire damage? Oh, you have those goggles.
Fire
huh?
and
Yeah, I gave him-
lightning. No, fire was Soul of the Forge.
Oh, sick.
Oh, nice.
I
have the
think I still
goggles?
have. I
You
can't
have
be
the
I can't
fire
wear it.
We just
Yeah.
got another light bringer.
Oh,
Did we?
let's re-roll that because we
Re-roll
do
it.
already have that one. I should have removed it. I didn't even
Hey.
realize that was still on there.
Wait, what's Lightbringer?
You're
Oh,
the
that's not
me.
Seeker dart.
Seeker Dart. That's a cool one.
I don't know what that is.
I like that. Let me pull it up.
Secret Dart.
well,
you whisper a name and then you throw it. And, yeah.
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 We'll wait on it.
Oh, sick. I need that.
Now you moved me, but I was
You're in
You
like,
were in that
in that
corner.
corner. Okay, I just want to make sure like it did
You're like-
if it actually moved me or not.
Yeah, no,
It
you're
did
on
not.
top of the flame.
I just had to put it there.
It's 11, so I take 6 damage or 5.
5. It's always rounded down when
Okay,
you
that's
have.
what I couldn't. Okay.
Guys, I'm hurt.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
coming. I'm coming.
Me too. Me too.
I'm getting
Are you
there.
that hurt though?
I'm pretty hurt. I'm pretty hurt.
You all ran away from me.
I can't get away.
The flame-wielding tiefling then closes on Drazad.
Get away from me.
Please step aside. I need to deal with your friend.
Oh, you're going to have to go through me first to get to him. Sorry.
That can be
But,
arranged.
Real quick, why are we fighting again? I am confused. We
You
did
would-
not steal anything.
And yet you present this as if it is your own.
No, we are walking around with it as if it was something that we have had
We
for
know
forever.
bad people are trying to get it. We just met you.
Have you ever heard of the Ashen by chance?
As he pulls his scimitar out and readies his blade, you see flames cascade down the pointed end. Flora, it is your go.
Did he pass?
Oh, the Shroud.
Did he? No.
Within. Oh, damn.
He wasn't within range.
Sure, yeah, he was.
I'm just gonna ask every
just
time.
He was not.
Okay, I'm gonna
Let the record show.
Let the record show.
I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit. So
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at. It's gonna go to Valoth first, And so it's going to heal you.
Nice.
For everyone at home, I'm literally at 2 hit points.
Okay, great. Well, now you're at 5.
Watch
Hell yeah!
out. Watch out.
Yeah.
We're
so,
all in this together.
including the healing spirit. Okay, so I do that, and then I want to try to like diffuse the situation.
Okay.
So as I like heal it, I'm gonna yell out and be like, I only have so much power. We're not trying to kill you. Don't try to kill us.
We will take the staff you possess, even if it means trampling over your dead bodies.
Can we just talk about it? Because we came here for answers. Seems like maybe we have found them, but we didn't do anything wrong. We were given this.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage, because this tiefling is very impassioned about this.
Not with disadvantage. Bitch, you gave me a nat 1. Give me a 16 plus 2, 18.
I'm sorry. I cursed you.
As she begins to process what you're saying, then your friend will give me the staff without taking it from me once again.
If you just drop all of this fire that's happening over here, maybe we can just talk about this.
Let me hear it from him. He's half dead anyway. Give me the staff.
How do I know you're not going to use it for evil, though? We literally...
It does not matter what I choose to do with what is mine.
How is it yours? Where did it come from?
It has always been our people's. That staff was stolen from one of the wardens by a lesser.
This staff was the great Sarnoran's staff.
He laid claim to it.
Would I know the history books that it was given to Sarnoran by Valor?
I don't... yeah,
You would
unless
not.
the book said that it was.
If he possessed it, then he possessed it by mistake. Either he stole it himself or someone who stole it gave it to him, and they did not have the right.
Is it not possible that he was given it rightfully?
No, because it was stolen from us. End of discussion. I am done here. You all are dead.
Well, now, because I know the truth, I want to kill her.
Would it be a free action?
Are you doing anything else?
No, I can't.
Would it be a free action right now to give in to the
Well,
staff?
wait, actually, let me see.
Wait, that was a bonus action.
Yes.
Oh, I can actually do something.
I don't think anybody else heard my question except for just...
No, I heard. I heard
I will
it.
always allow what you just
I
said.
heard it.
What did you say?
Is it a free action to give in to the staff?
Yeah, that's what I know.
Hey, if I roll
You're
a
getting
nat 20,
10 more healing.
can I get a third level spell slot?
And 3 temporary hit points. You hear me?
3 and 3
Yeah.
temp? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay, then I'm not doing that just yet.
Okay.
Okay. So I just gotta beat you up a little bit more is what I'm hearing.
Okay, now I'm done.
I gotta still be alive, though. You heard that?
I did hear it. I did hear it. I'm not listening to it. Let me see something. Quick, somebody be entertaining while I see something.
I'm scared, guys.
We're fucked.
A little bit, yeah.
So that look was not one of disapproval. That look was one of do it.
No.
So
Oh,
anyone
this
in
is
the
fucking
chat,
brutal.
anyone in the chat that wants to know how Sarnoran actually got this staff, gotta
Watch
catch
episode
up on
1
the,
of
not episode 1, but it's like later in the end of Legacy. No, Wrath of Zealous.
Wrath of Zealous. It's like episode 30 or something.
It's actually
in-
like
it.
kind of beautiful.
it was.
Of how
it was a
he
tearful
comes. Yeah, I
session.
think that we cried.
Oh, we all did.
It
for
was
sure.
really good.
In any case, you see the tiefling that counterspelled you earlier now follow the lead of the white tiefling in front of him. As he looks out upon you, he begins to move his hand from side to side, and you see that he's actually like disappearing. His form ascends into the air as like a smoke that surrounds a 30-foot. What is it? It's
It's a gaseous form.
30-foot cube. And I need
like the whole
all
room.
of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Me?
God.
Okay, wait, hold on.
I'm
We
in
got
the room.
another
30-foot
D20 in the
cube.
chat real quick.
Oh yeah, roll that.
It's a
15.
30-foot cube.
Got it.
But I'm on the other side of a door.
Is this against being charmed?
Yeah, it would still get you.
Is this against...
It is actually against being charmed. So roll with
Oh, it
advantage.
is?
Yeah.
Hell
It is.
yeah.
Okay, so that...
I actually didn't ask this time because I thought he was going to tell me no.
Yikes.
What is it? Wisdom?
Yes.
Oh, fuck
Wait,
yeah.
this
Yeah,
says
right.
something about charmed. I think the spirit also has advantage against being
22.
charmed.
Okay. You save.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
I got
You save.
21,
You save.
and I'm seeing if the spirit gets. It got a 14, but it might get advantage.
I got
So
21.
if it saves, I won't worry about looking. But if it doesn't, then I'm gonna look.
14 does not save.
We saved. What is that?
What?
What is that sound?
This creature is an ally to
Huh?
you, and your companions
Yeah.
are combat creatures.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
saw your hands.
It obeys
were
your-
jittery, too.
My ADD's in full fire right now. I got
Yeah.
21 too, Alex.
The
sorry.
creature.
You save.
I'm
symbols-
impressed that I've been able to like keep track of both things, and I know what's going on. I'm impressed with myself. No, you're doing a great job. I
I don't think it says anything about
Yeah.
it.
No, I don't know where you're getting that from. I don't remember seeing that
Oh.
either.
Well, but I don't know. I thought it did, but maybe I was looking at a lot of different spells when I picked this one, so
That's
I might
fine.
have been looking at something else.
So
But okay.
your spirit becomes incapacitated and charmed. It has a speed of 0. It cannot move. All the rest of you see this pattern that is exuding a
Yeah.
disorienting energy, and you are able to
Oh.
avert your eyes so that it doesn't affect you.
Hypnotic
pattern.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
hypnotic.
that.
Oh, that'll.
I know
thing.
that.
And with that, Valoth, it is your go. Drazad, you're on deck. What
Yes,
are you
sir.
doing?
We're playing that game again of how many rings can I get on one mini.
That's pretty good.
We got. Wait.
The heat of the flame
God,
wall
I really
is,
don't-
is,
I gotta-
is almost unbearable.
You gotta get the fuck out of there.
Val's giving into the staff.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
You see the?
He closes his Valve
Concentrating.
closes his eyes, grips the staff in both hands, and takes a deep breath, and then just says "wrath" again because he doesn't know what triggered it last time. but
Valoth,
he's
just
gonna
remember
try
we
it.
are your friends.
Then in that case, you plunge into darkness.
Don't kick us out.
All of you see Valoth's
Don't kick
eyes
us
go
out.
completely black. You actually see that inky black vignette take over your vision as you can suddenly see nothing. You try to call out for help, but you realize you can't breathe. You can't hear. I will have all of you leave the room except for Valoth.
Oh, God.
All right, if y'all roll anything, don't yell at me when we get back. We'll take care.
Your dreams take you to a familiar nightmarish sight. The world barren and lifeless. Charred like the branches of Skaldaroth trees. But this time is different. You
So-
feel
It looks like here. You're saying like barren trees here.
you
kind
are
of?
this vision is
it-
what you
It's
have.
the one.
It is the one.
Yeah.
You feel the weight of hope in your hand this time. Looking down to see the staff. What do you do?
The weight of hope.
You feel a power exuding from the staff that would possibly enable you to fix all this.
Yeah, if this is it, then Valoth is gonna tentatively reach up and channel the light and water parts of the staff, the runes that are light and water,
Okay.
to try to breathe life back into this,
Okay.
like the barren trees and dead earth. First off,
Suddenly, you feel alone no longer. A bright presence emanates from the staff and bathes the world in white light as water begins to soothe the barren soil. You shield your eyes, and when they open, the wasteland is healed. Verdant trees, a beautiful mountainside, a plethora of different fauna springs forth before you. What do you do?
What? It was like the schools of magic, and then like, what were the elements again that the runes were?
So the runes specifically correspond. This is not typical D&D magic. This is what the Zealous. The Zealots
yeah, but
know.
I know when you were describing them, though, it was like the traditional schools, and then some extra
shadow,
ones.
flame, sight, water, wind, charm, strike, craft, life, sound, soil, and frost.
Life. Okay. So yeah, then he's gonna use the life in an attempt to bring back. You said, I know you said fauna and things, but like sentient life back to the land the way it was before this happened. Because in his original vision of this, right, he saw it just before, and then like blink, it was this. So he's using all the runes to try to put it exactly back the way it was.
Okay.
But this time, to add sentient life back, he's also gonna, for a second, the thought of that tiefling from earlier that reached out and grabbed the staff is gonna flash through his mind. And I don't know if that does anything, but it would at this point while he's...
As you begin to run the staff across the horizon in front of you, you see its magic begin to spiral out and make green the land even further. You feel an anxiety, a burden of fear lift from off of your shoulders as you know in your heart of hearts that the world is cleansed of this ill fate. You aren't alone anymore. You possess the power you need to fix this. The hope you were searching for all along. But in that moment where you envision the tiefling from earlier, it flashes. You see him standing amidst the ruins once more as it pops back into existence. Reminded that this future may not be what comes into fruition. Reminded that you still need to make it happen. You feel this possibility fading any time that you lose focus on the staff, what grants you this power. And you find yourself unable to part with it out of fear of that future fading away.
When I see him, I would call out to him, like, is this real?
You hear nothing in return.
It's just in futility. What do I do? How do I stop it? Do I trust those people? Do I do it all on my own? How can I trust people? Is what he'll ultimately land on after like many different rambling questions.
I'm not a wise man, but the power is yours now. Do what I could not. And in that moment, your vision, you are rocked back in your body. The flames lick at your heels once again. You feel the pressure of the fire and the heat that licks at your backside. You hold the staff in your hand as tight as ever. The blood leaves your fingertips. You know now that you cannot possibly let this go, because how could anyone protect the future that you saw and the possibility that you know is coming? With that, we will call everyone back into the room and resume on a combat. I've never done that before. What you all see is Valoth, his eyes go black. He begins to like sway a bit, and as he falls to the ground, the staff magically catches him, plants him firmly on his feet. As he rises again, you see the blood like leaving his fingertips as he grips the staff tighter than you knew this frail wizard could. Valoth, it's still your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna Is it upcast? Yeah, I'm gonna upcast magic missile. I gotta roll to see if I can do it, right?
You do not.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Valoth a lot more confident now.
11.
Reaches out, twists his hand in a circle with with many different mini circles, and they're. Is the gaseous form dude concentrating on the charm?
Yes. You can tell that he is concentrating.
They're
yes.
all going at him.
Okay. Would you happen to know? Hey, Anthony Pace, welcome to the Chaos Crew.
Hey.
Thanks for joining up.
Thanks for joining.
I'll add your points here in a moment. Do you know offhand if those magic missiles are treated all as one damage roll, or are they individual?
No, they're individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought it might be
I mean,
that. I was
it's all
just maybe.
separate. I really don't know.
Wishful
The
thinking
wording
by the
doesn't help
DM.
me there. But
No, that's why it makes it really good for breaking.
Yeah, it's great. So
'Cause you're
go
making a
ahead
bunch of
and roll
rolls.
your damage
It
rolls.
is how much? It's 4 because I upcast it. Yeah, one more. Okay.
He makes his first. He makes his second.
It's a level 1 spell.
He fails his third as the hypnotic pattern drops and your spirit is released.
Hey, Mabel.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked, sucker.
5.
Sorry, I forgot y'all couldn't see that.
5 plus
4
8.
plus 3. 17?
17 plus another 4.
Okay.
21. Yeah, 21.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
And it's good that you did that because he does technically have mirror image up, but they all auto
they
hit.
hit.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
So it's also, if he was concentrating on that, would that, are you concentrating on
Mirror image is
No,
not
it's not
concentration.
concentration.
That's part of the reason I like it so much.
Yeah.
But now we know the real one. How does that work?
No, it
No,
just
'cause they
ups
keep
your
shifting.
AC.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
It's always
okay.
shifting, yeah.
And then as Valoth,
Think of it like double team in the Pokemon anime.
do
They're
I
just
get
moving so
healed by
fast.
the thing or no?
If you're close to it, yeah. Are you entering it? Did you start your
He
I started
did.
my turn
He
next
started
to
his
where you
turn
already
next to
healed
it.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, you get it again.
Get away
get-
from the
We got
Again.
kicked out of the room in a
You
magic
gotta
breath.
get away from the
Bro.
Yeah. So then, and I'm running into the room with Odd,
Okay.
Good call.
and I'm gonna get behind. I'm gonna get next to him around the corner.
Get to the back corner. Because I'm
Will
like,
just texted us.
I
Thanks for the
still
sub.
almost saw this pattern.
Yeah, I'm gonna get right there. And as I run, I'm gonna yell at the spirit, "Take them out."
Okay. It is now the spirit's turn. What does the spirit interpret that command to be?
He's going to take them out. He's gonna try to.
He gonna wreck him.
He's gonna turn to the one with the fire, seeing as it closed the gap on Drazad. And also potentially getting attack advantage on that, or no? If he turns and hits the fire one.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, get wrecked.
I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
sorry, Sam. You should have gotten 8.
So 3 more,
No, 4 more.
4 more.
Math.
Got it.
Okay.
I know.
That is
Algebra.
gonna be 1/2 spell level actions, and he takes my spell attack to hit plus to hit, so that's above a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
And then you see him bring down this sword and pump a smite into it, as it's gonna do max damage.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice.
12 plus 6 is 18 radiant damage into this being, and its speed is reduced by 20 until the end of its next turn.
Okay, help me remember that
I will,
because I will
yeah,
forget.
I will try.
But as the spirit connects and the light cascades through this dark castle, you can only imagine it pours out of the windows outside for anyone to see. You do notice that the wall of fire stays up. He made his
I'm about
con
to say
save.
concentration check.
Yeah.
on that, yeah.
You rolled an 18 on the die, so
Oh yeah, that beats that every day.
as he readies his blade, he turns on his heel, now with the blade towards Drazad and a hand up, ready to fend off the spirits with whatever magic he possesses. Drazad, it is now your go. What would you like to do?
Okay. How badly is Flame Boy looking?
He's definitely bloodied. He's not looking good.
Okay.
These guys are exclusively casters. I mean, you know,
Hey, and you know how squishy I am.
they're very powerful, but
Okay.
somewhat frail.
Fine. If you're not going to let us out of this situation, then looks like we are not going to be the ones who die. And I'll reach out, touch his shoulder, and you see my scales go a little greener.
Okay.
And I cast Inflict Wounds.
Oh, nice. Okay. What is
I think
this?
you roll a hit.
It's a
Attack
it's a
roll.
to hit.
Attack roll.
Don't see that used a whole lot.
At 20!
Kill this fool!
I thought that was a fail.
27 to hit.
By the way, you
exciting.
had advantage on that too.
Yeah.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did because
See
of
if you can double
the
that 20.
spirit.
Double
Just
that
see if you
20
can double
that.
that 20. It's just
Dude,
for fun
hype.
of it.
Just for fun.
Triple damage.
Oh.
This is-
Double damage still.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Still a crit.
Yeah.
Let me just roll it on here
Is
to
it-
make my life easier.
62?
Yes. Oh, well, do you want me to just do
Just
3d10 and
double the dice.
damage?
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just faster that way.
Yeah.
Math is hard.
It
Times
do be.
2 easy.
It do be.
I double that?
Yes.
Holy shit!
I say, you should probably listen to Drazad when Drazad
You didn't even
talks.
need the advantage, dude.
I know.
I
For
do
those of you that don't have our D&D Beyond, it is 46
6 points of
points
damage.
of damage.
Oh.
So 23 doubled, yeah.
Holy shit.
As you extend your hand out to this tiefling, his crimson skin turns a pale gray, and you see cracks begin to form across his body as the life is wrenched from him. His bright red flames turn a sickly green before they diminish, and you actually absorb all of that into your palm and hold it within your grasp, just as this tiefling falls, and so too does the wall of fire.
I
The
look
spirit,
over.
you can't see the spirit's eyebrows, but he's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look over at the blue tiefling and I
Holy
just go, clerics not only hold power over life, and then if you'll allow me, I'll reach down and spare the dying, the red guy.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
will you actually?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know
Sorry.
part of the joke or
That's
not.
a Thomas and
Middleditch
Middleditch and Schwartz
You see one
reference.
hand,
I'll allow
one
it.
hand
Yeah.
as it fizzles just keeps
Great
glowing
joke,
a bright
that's
green.
So good.
And you reach down and you just see
Plug
the
for
opposite
Middleditch
hand
and
just
Schwartz.
glow a bright yellow light.
Hell yeah.
I taketh and I giveth.
Yes. That is what Drazad does, is what has been done through Drazad already.
They didn't
and
give it, though.
That's everything.
At this point,
Yeah, it's just taken so far.
you see
wanna move?
the
Oh. No, I already said it. Go ahead.
I know you said
Whatever
last
you
time you
wanna
should
do.
have moved and you,
You can
didn't, so I wanted to
close
remind
with
you.
those guys or go to the spirit. Yeah, if you're hurting.
I'm gonna come chill over here by the spirit for now. Yeah. Well, I also don't like being up close because I'm a caster.
They're casters.
Me too.
Well,
with
I do have a 19 armor class though.
with this, as you back away, even after supplying aid to spare the dying, this tiefling, the white tiefling that has been your aggressor most of all thus far, showcases an anguish that transcends even words as she just and then begins swirling a frosty
You can't
wind
see that,
around her.
though.
She propels it up into the ceiling and casts Rhymes Binding Ice as water drops begin falling and instantly freezing all across the floor, forming abrupt ice crystals that all the way down. I believe Rhyme's Binding Ice is a 30-foot cone. She would make sure you are in range of that. You are.
What kind of save is this?
Let's see. It is a con save.
Oh, okay.
For all of us?
I think just.
No, I think she's just mad at me right now.
Well, it's a 30-foot.
It
She's
is
making
just
sure
going to be Drazad.
Oh, she's just hitting Drazad?
She's trying to skirt. You are still going to take some damage, and she upcast it. But
Get wrecked.
But she's still in range of the spirit, right?
yeah,
Sorry, Alex. I just
no, that's okay.
the dice like teetered and rolled over again, and I was like, "Are you serious?"
Pretty. I didn't see you up there. You wanted to say hello.
Would have been 25, so halved to 12. 12 cold damage. As these crystals form in the ground, you see that had you not saved, you would have been frozen in place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see what piece of the ice starts creeping up my foot, and I pull my foot out and parkour on top of the ice, and I go,
Parkour.
I told you I am not going to die today.
3 points of contact. You put your tail.
Yeah, my tail's.
Yeah.
With that, Odd, it is your go.
Okay. I looked at Valoth. Are you like Valoth? You good?
Do I still look the same? Or are my eyes still like that? They are black
you
because
still
I've
look the
cast
same.
that.
I mean, you look as normal as you would.
Okay. What do you look
I'm like
at?
Valoth. You good?
We cannot.
Wait, are his
let
eyes
them get the
black?
staff. They already are because I cast that. But I don't think they're the same black as they were.
Oh, right.
I think
All
that
right,
happened.
dude.
Yeah.
After I get like, you didn't like become possessed by an evil staff sentient thing. I'm like, all right then, here we go, Leroy. No, wait, that's not my name. That's not my name. And I run out the room and I come right for old girl.
That is going to be an advantage.
That's going to be an advantage. Too.
Yeah, it is.
All right. That was cocked.
You son of a bitch.
For a 21 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Get wrecked.
All I needed
It's
was
a
a friend to be in the
39
fray with him.
Yeah. Let's see. That's 5, 10, 17 points of damage on the first one.
Okay.
All right. As he spins his staff and does a.
He was like,
I'm gonna. Do I move her? No, I don't move her. I'm gonna do a defensive flourish, and then I'm going to hit her with the back end of the staff.
Okay.
bonk.
Yeah, bonk.
You see,
Wait.
what is it?
It's a crit.
It's a crit.
You see, as the first hit connects, out of the corner of your eye, the blue tiefling sends a bit of magic your way and actually causes you to lose your footing. Silvery Barbs is
I
cast.
knew it. Oh, I
Okay,
knew
so
it.
what I gotta do?
You gotta
reroll and take
whatever. it is.
whatever straight roll,
Okay.
Unless it's higher, then you take whatever you just rolled.
which it won't be.
Yeah.
So if I
Might be.
roll
Could be a
that
20.
Yeah, it could be a 20.
That's still a hit, just not
Still,
a crit.
yeah.
What is it?
That's 16 plus 7
Okay,
or plus
23.
8. Yeah.
that will hit.
Either way.
All right.
But he saved her the crit.
He did. I see you built yourself your own Valoth.
I was like, you pain in the ass Silvery Barbs users, I'm gonna get you.
I had a feeling.
15 points of damage.
Okay. As you connect with the first hit of the staff, you drive her to a knee. As she begins to bring magical energy up to block you, she's not quite fast enough. As you bring the staff into the side of her head against her temple, you see, just like before, her eyes roll back and she actually falls to your might.
Great job, Odd.
I am then gonna use the rest of my movement to close on the last guy.
Okay.
Why did none of these people ever listen to us when Jazad tells them they're going to die?
And then that's it. Oh my
Because then we kill them before they get any turns.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Flora, it is your go. What would you like to do?
You two are both in here.
No, Odd came out.
I ran out.
I'm in
Odd
there.
came out. Where's Odd? Oh yeah.
Odd's right here.
He just moved there.
Yeah, he's hiding.
Okay, I'm gonna use. I hate that I have to use an action to move my healing spirit.
Oh.
Will you allow me to use it as a bonus action?
No.
Ooh, you did the water. Oh, you're deep.
Oh my
I'm
god.
okay. I'm okay.
Are
I'm
you
fine.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's gonna stay right there.
I'll go
then.
save him.
Now,
If he drops.
who's up still?
Just the one.
Just
person
the one
in the corner,
tiefling in the
next to
corner.
Odd.
That I can't see.
Yeah, it's next to
Yeah.
Odd.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to move you? Just tell me where.
No, I'm just gonna go ahead and. Oh, I don't want to make you have damage.
Since I'm using a staff, could I make it where like I didn't non-lethal or?
You can do non-lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna.
second hit would have just been like a
Just to knock her out. And that's kind of how I flavored it as
Yeah.
well.
I was gonna spare the dying her. She'll be okay.
Oh, are we trying not to kill these people?
I mean, what are you doing?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
you live your life.
These two are because they're good. Yeah.
I gotta.
You live your life.
You do you.
I told my spirit to take him out. And take him out, he will.
I'm gonna go over here.
He's gonna have an easy
I'm
time to
over
do it.
here.
I'm over here.
I'm over
Okay.
here. Okay, I needed to move so I can.
You dance across the unconscious bodies of tieflings.
I like things like Jack Sparrow, where her legs are in front of her body as she runs across.
And then I'm gonna
Like a puppet.
cast Wither and Bloom,
Okay.
but I'm gonna center it to where it doesn't hit Odd.
Okay.
And so he has to make a con save.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he's great at these. Well,
He
he
better
rolled
not.
a 17, so
He's
that's
okay.
totally fine.
Well, he saves, so he takes 2 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And creatures of my choice in that area. Oh, so do I want it to hit you? It would let you spend a hit dice,
To heal yourself.
but I didn't.
I'm fine with you.
You can
Yeah.
hit me.
You can make the con save and then roll your 2 hit dice.
Wait. So,
What?
I think he auto fails because
So do I take the 2 points of damage?
I think you may be. Let me
how
double
does it
check.
how does it choose who it hits?
Each creature of your choice.
Yeah,
there it
there
is.
you go.
Thank you.
I was like, hang on.
There it is, yeah.
Hang on.
You can re-roll one of your unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus my modifier. So whatever you roll plus 5.
Okay.
Nice.
When do we ever? Oh, short rests.
As,
Yeah.
as
Use hit dice.
a necrotic energy pours out from Flora's staff of flowers, you see it enter the area of this tiefling swirling around. They're relatively unaffected, but then as that energy swirls around, it turns into a glowing light that pours into Odd. You see his wounds begin to close up. Some of the ice spikes from earlier drop and clink across the floor.
Yes, exactly that.
Yeah. It is now this last tiefling's turn. And as he begins to gather magical power and focus it into one final attack, all of you hear a voice from behind you.
Behind me?
Behind me.
Behind Drazad.
Oh god.
Sick.
Cease! The dusty archive quakes with thunderous power as scrolls tumble from high shelves, and you brace against a sudden gust from the direction of the shout. There you spy a fourth tiefling, her sapphire skin nearly diminished into gray. She composes herself with a gaunt hand upon the wall, but she never breaks her stare. Her horns curve elegantly around the crown of her head, and intricate ripple tattoos extend from her chest and up to her throat as she looks upon all of you. I did not send you here to make more enemies. Eager as you may be to claim my mantle, my wisdom still remains, and you will heed it. Addressing the tieflings.
That's what, okay, I was gonna ask. You talking to us?
Ooh,
or
I was about to say.
I just met you. I don't know where you sent me from.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Drazad agrees with you because we were minding our own business, and they came up in here trying to kill us.
Drizzt, that'd be cool. Drizzt, that'd be cool.
Just how we broke into
She now
here.
looks upon
Drizzt, that'd be
the
cool.
rest of you, scanning the room. Now, it seems that you four are reasonable enough to know that you are vastly outnumbered in this place. Why bring a stolen scepter to the eye of such a kingdom from which it was stolen?
Okay. Just a very quick question for Drazad. Are we going to stay here and have this conversation, or are we going to go sit down somewhere else and have
Can
this
you think of a better place?
Drizzt, that'd be
Okay.
cool.
We did
Okay.
not know.
I would like to resolve this now, please.
Wonderful. And Drazad will cast Zone of Truth
Oh, you're right.
over the party.
us.
Yes.
What do we have to make?
Charisma.
Are you
It's a charisma.
casting it over her as well, or no?
I think over.
Yeah, I would. Me and this blue tiefling are just like
60.
looking at each other like
No,
ready.
it's a 50-foot. It's a 15-foot
Foot
sphere.
Yeah, you can make. Are we out?
I'm not even
are we
close
out
to you. I
of
don't even think you
combat?
can get me.
No, you can't get
Are we
him.
out of combat?
No, but it
It's
would-
like
if
You are out of
enter into
initiative.
it.
okay.
I'm keeping
I
it
don't think-
pulled
I
up
think it-
just in case, but
No.
I
yeah.
don't
Yeah.
think it
It says
stays.
until a creature that enters the spell area for the first time.
Yeah.
Tell her to come in here and we can talk.
Now let us all get together and have a civilized discussion where none of us can deliberately lie. That way, you will believe us finally.
That remains to be seen. But I can assure you that I am at least more patient than the other wardens here.
I would sure hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
As she begins to walk across the floor, you see that she moves very similarly to Vorgos. She's very frail, and she kneels down to both the tieflings on the ground and whispers something into their ear as healing magic flows from her lips and begins to stabilize them. They blink awake and begin to roll over in unthreatening positions, staying seated and situating themselves up against the wall.
Does a 16 pass this spell save DC?
It does.
Okay, it's 16.
figured it out.
So Zone of Truth does stay.
So anyone who enters within 15 feet of you
Yes.
has to make.
So it's technically in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of my choice within range.
Are you going to center it on yourself or the room?
I would center it when we all kind of come together
Okay, so
to cast
center
it.
it on the room.
Or center it on
essentially.
myself to where it affects
Yeah.
everybody around me.
I
Since I
will
said it first, sorry.
subject myself to your magics. I have nothing to hide.
I'll willingly.
Neither
fill
do
it.
we, otherwise I would have not
Well,
cast
yeah,
it.
what do we have to make?
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah,
15
I'm not-
charisma.
I'm not doing that.
I'm using my portent.
You don't want to fail it?
No.
No, and neither does he, but he's going to pass a charisma
I'll
check.
fail it. And then
I
at
can't
least
bring
if
that.
I.
Because they don't know. Only you know whether we failed or not, right? That's what the spell says. Unless,
Yeah, and so like if I.
unless they got some kind of higher magic that which is possible, but as far as
An
Valif knows, they
affected
wouldn't be
creature
able
is
to.
Oh, yeah,
aware
I
of
do
the
know.
spell and can avoid answering questions.
Yeah.
I can't open this. D&D Beyond just kicked me out and it won't come back.
Well, good thing I willingly failed because it's a nat one anyway.
I got a 2.
Yeah.
So important, yeah.
Hold on.
Are you trying to save from it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Hold on,
I did.
Okay.
Wherever that's at.
I'll get it.
I got it.
Just barely.
Oh, you're faster.
So Valif is going to step up with the staff and say, first off, we didn't know that this was stolen.
You get a plus.
Well,
Yeah,
we
I-
did, but not from here.
remember.
It has been residing in Vithnica, and it was taken from there to learn more about the markings on it, and then it was stolen from the person there, where some evil people were hoping to use its power to what we can only assume is to bring destruction upon this world. And the person who held it prior to that was coming here to learn even more about the staff. So we came as well.
Seems you'll speak true. These spell effects are quite refreshing. I would much rather exchange words than exchange blades.
That is what we told the other ones.
Yeah.
Be that as it may,
But understandable.
you have brought our ancestral relic into our home, albeit unawares. The question remains, will you return it?
I can't. Not until the world is safe. We need to make sure that the people who are coming after it do not.
Do you know of the Ashen?
I have not been alive for long, and I may not be alive for much longer. But I can assure you that the world will never be safe.
No, yeah, right. There is
Well,
always a calamity
From the
coming.
people who want this staff. If what you say is true, all we can do is continue to fight to save the world from each coming calamity.
Would it not be best protected here? In the place where
It was stolen from?
it was not stolen from here, but nice try.
From what you've said, it was stolen from your people.
It was stolen from our people when we were at war. It was brought out onto the front lines by a former warden. His own son. One who had no magical affinity whatsoever, stood no chance of inheriting his family crest, saw to it to do a bit of damage to his people before he stole it, and with gallivanting across God knows where.
So it sounds
Save
to
the
me
world.
like it wasn't necessarily stolen from your people. It was someone of your people.
Well, so how did you know
It was,
How
but
did,
he was a traitor.
how do you know
You
that?
see
though?
this now.
Yes, and what were these
How do
people?
I know?
Were you there on the front lines?
I was not.
Okay,
But wasn't this
And
This was long ago.
Were
wasn't this
these-
used to save the world from the everything that happened with the
Yes.
sky?
So Norin used this staff.
Well, then I applaud him for using it so aptly, but it is returned to its rightful home, and here it should stay.
And did these people not try to betray you now? What's to say that they won't take it as soon as you die and turn it? You say you're not long for this world? How can you guarantee its protection?
I simply cannot.
Great.
That worries me greatly.
I think we're done here.
And how would you do the same? I pose the same question to you.
we would. do
I've
this-
done well so far.
How long have you had it?
Quite a while.
Yes.
You've seen us in action for what we can do. Well, not in action, but you've seen the aftermath. We are
Yes,
protecting
yes, I
this
have.
thing.
And for every one of these casters here that you felled, there are a dozen more.
That is fine.
I also posit that you did not know it could do this, and I'm going to try to transform it back into the mall.
You do it easily. Make a strength save to see how
Yeah.
how well you're able to hold it.
no. Hey, can't take one of those 11. Well, might need more than 11.
Can you take the plus 8? Would that help you?
One of those 11s is gone.
That would be the same as me taking an 11.
I will tell you that in my mind there is passing this check and passing this
okay.
check.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm going to take the 11.
Yeah.
So 4 and 11.
Okay. As you slam the staff into the ground, the maul forms on the top and begins to list to one side, but you grip it with a second hand to keep it from falling over. You stumble a bit, but knowing that you're the maul would easily take you with it, you were right to brace and make sure that it didn't. I did not know.
And
That is new.
the
As are
person-
those markings there, I believe.
Yes, and I'll switch it back so that it's more wieldable. I do believe this person of magic's potential of no magical affinity potentially did that as well. There's much that you do not know about this staff since it's left your
And there is
homeland.
much that you do not know of our people. Have you been educated on the dangers of forming minor crests?
I don't remember, but it's only been a few weeks because it's been a few weeks since we played.
No.
The individual that you speak of threw caution to the wind and in a gamble of fate was able to form a number of minor crests that granted a semblance of our magical power. That combined with one of the most powerful artifacts in the known world afforded him the chance to make a fancy metal on a stick. I still think quite little of him. I think you should know.
That's fair, but I'm just saying that there's a
Who's
lot
him?
more to this. I don't know.
His name was Valafar. I do not take his name on the tongue so easily, but you should know it. He was a traitor to his people and to his family, most of all.
Would any of us know Valafar? Like that name?
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, not
And especially
even a history check.
if they think this
is
would-
like
yeah.
Morgan is really emotional because
Yeah.
it was like such an emotional moment,
Yeah.
and I hate that like
And
the history.
the only thing we know about Zealous is from a book that they have, and it would
Right.
not say anything positive
Yeah.
about
No, it wouldn't.
Valafar, if anything at all.
If anything, it would come from Sarnoran,
Yeah.
maybe back in Vithnica.
Some would say that stealing the staff cost many lives because we were not able to defend ourselves as aptly whenever Imsford and Grixton came in earnest all those years ago.
The book described the Wrath of Zealous from the campaign that we know, right?
Yes.
Okay. But had Sarnor not had it, everything in that book
Oh,
would not
sorry.
have been
Sorry.
No, it's before our
It's the
campaign.
pre-one.
It is not talking about the campaign.
No,
That's
it's
what I thought- that's
talking
what I
about-
asked. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's talking about
talking
the
about-
the, the tattoos and
It is yet a third
That's
meaning
right.
upon
That's
that
right.
phrase.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's
It
right.
is not
That's right. That's right.
Zealous, the
the being.
Aboleth.
Do we
It
know?
is not Zealous, the
The being. Oh,
Yeah.
which you just said, yeah.
It-
Do
it
we
is-
do we know if that Sarnoran is the reason for the scar and the reason for salvation and all that kind of stuff, or no?
Make a history check.
We all make a history
brain
check.
blast.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
DC is high.
Ah! I'll take that.
Where's my history? I know what it is.
13.
21.
You took one of those,
I
or
took a +5.
Can I? What else do we have?
All that.
Can I take a
+8.
plus? I mean, +7 would put me at 21 as well.
+6.
up to you.
I'm gonna take the +8 for 22 just in case it's harder than what Morgan got.
Or just take the.
You got 21 and I got 22.
Yeah.
23 actually. Sorry.
Indeed.
That +5 is 16.
Then indeed,
24.
the two of you are
24.
Sorry,
Been
I can't
away
do
over
math.
there.
are aware of the history of the formation of the Scar, and specifically Sarnoran's involvement in creating it while saving the world.
But this is definitely the first time we've ever heard of Valafar.
Yes.
Yeah. So, had Sarnor not had this staff, had this traitor not taken it out of the city, the world would not exist. This place would not exist. They're the reason why the Scar did not engulf this land.
You sound like someone else I have met. A weaver. Speaking of fated omens, things that will always come to pass no matter what,
You're the one that said the world will always end.
the world will never be safe. I simply understand the nature of mortals. And I do not say that lightly. I know that I am one. I know that I am able to make missteps, be at fault, to do harm. And it is for that reason that I know the world will always be in turmoil. There is no great paradise at the end of all of this. There is only war and very slim ages of peace in between.
The Cinder.
Before you get your words out, one more tiefling rushes through the door. This one possesses a tattoo that doesn't look exactly like the sight Umbric symbol, but it's similar, and as you look upon it, you feel that your connection to the staff is allowing you to understand what magics each symbol is capable of. The tiefling rushes in. Warden, an urgent message from the Warden of Sight. What we feared has passed. I was sent to urge you. We must prepare.
Prepare for what?
She turns to you.
In the zone of truth.
Yeah, the other tiefling.
I was just about to say that.
The tiefling you've been speaking to.
Yeah.
Warden of Wind, I guess.
This warden would be the warden of sound.
Sound.
Yeah. It seems that this finally happened. The Weavers that you remind me so much of have just started another war.
Oh, to be fair, I hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, our last run-in with one wasn't
They
the
tried
best.
to kill me.
Tiluith the Blessed.
Do we know that name?
Yeah.
Tilly?
It's the
King of Imsford
Oh.
has been killed.
Wait, who's Tilly?
And now they are
The
at
little
war.
kid?
The conflict erupts once more. And here you are trying to tell me that the only threats we face are from those seeking the staff. I would rather have it here.
Wait, the King of Ice.
She turns to speak to the tiefling that just ran in. Thank you
Yeah.
for proving my point. I have much to
This
do.
proves nothing.
You still did
This
not answer
proves
my question.
absolutely nothing. We stand against the same people that you stand against, only we're willing to actually go out and do something about it, not stand here and cower. We're trying to find answers and to proactively stop them. You waited until we brought this here, and then now you want it so you can squander it? Not
We
use
hoarded.
it to save the world, to stop this from happening. That's what we are doing.
And you would go there now? You would go to stop this war from occurring? I think it is probably
Yes,
a little too
especially
late for that.
if the weave is part of it.
And if you let us take the staff.
How do you know it is the weave? The weavers.
The Weavers.
Our Warden of Sight has seen it.
Has your Warden of Sight not seen us?
No. Her gaze has been fixed upon our enemy to the north, as it should be. We have feared this moment may pass, and so it has. Another war will engulf this continent, and we will do our best to defend our people, our land,
Agreed.
and we will do it with the staff.
I will help.
As she nods, mulling over your words,
We will help.
she turns to the tiefling that just entered. Send word. I will be there shortly. Let them know that we will defend our borders if the worst is to come. And that is where we will end our session for tonight.
Oof.
Thank you, everyone, for sticking around for a slightly longer session than normal. I mentioned it in our Discord earlier, but this is probably one of the biggest sessions that we've had thus far, both in terms of viewership and in terms of the revelations that have been wrought upon Redemption, our
that was
four-man
her name.
crew and woman of
We are redemption.
Redemption. If you guys are interested as to what's happened up to this point, there are a couple of recap videos that I've been making as we go along that'll get you caught up pretty quick. And I got to shout out our good friends at Tabletop Beard for sponsoring the stream and coming in hot with quite a few gifted subs.
Yeah.
If you are interested in smelling like a champ and having an epic beard, go check out their website. Link is in the description, and use code CHAOS20 at checkout for 20% off. That aside, do also check out our friends at Darkeport. They are running an epic stream as well. Their link is also in the description. They run on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central. And yeah, I think that's about it. So until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
And
Bye.
progress.
In progress.
Whoa.
Okay.
My head hurts.